Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Look, we back with another video, man. What's the Play podcast, man? Episode 10. It's a lot to get into, man. A lot of disagreements over the week, man. We try to get a lot of things off our chest, but we do want to knock out what happened in football recently. Wednesday, it's the release of the NFL schedule for all teams, and I do want to go through some of the games with Cowboys fan over here, Williano. My fault, guys. Look, first things first, man. What's up with y'all, man? How is y'all week going? How y'all feeling? What's going on?
We good. Can't wait to this debate. I'm torching shit.
Feeling great, man.
You're drinking tea. Drinking tea. But yeah, we got to get into this whole the schedule and see where guys going to be realistic.
Oh wait, what is that? You got a chain on your neck?
One down. Eagle Yana.
I ain't gotta do all that. It's in my blood. But go ahead. What's the topic?
Your blood. Anyway, that's what's up. So look, I do want Will to go first with the Cowboys schedule to see if he's going to be realistic on these games.
Well, what we getting into, man? Let's go.
I got you. So that's y'all schedule right there.
Yeah.
So let's see where you got it. Week one, Philadelphia. But hold on, wait. The ambiance, the ring ceremony, banners dropping,
yeah,
and everything.
Great.
Y'all in the link. Y'all didn't see this banner. Y'all didn't see the banner drop in 29 years.
I'll be there. It's gonna be electric.
What y'all gonna do there?
I think honestly, it's gonna be a great game. Usually at the beginning of the season, I don't really justify that because everybody's feeling each other out and everybody's playing at the beginning. You ain't really yourself until like after 5 or 6 weeks where you really can see where a team is gonna be. Honestly, the first 4 weeks, at minimum, I see us being 2-2, at best 3-1. In the first 4 weeks, because like I said, you don't know what can transpire. Football is played in the field, and rhythm is built, chemistry is built. There's new players added in. There's new offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, new schemes added in. So it's new stuff that you all putting together. So the first couple of weeks. I mean, granted, I'm glad this is the first game because we don't really get this game until later. You know what I'm saying? Like when it's cold. So
fly Eagles fly.
I'm excited about it. I'll be there. We'll be tailgating. We'll be at the game. I'll be enjoying. My wife will be enjoying all the festivities. She's a diehard Eagles fan, so
you're gonna enjoy
her. But listen, don't not get it twisted and think like this is a 47-7 game. Like this is gonna be a walk game. Nah, it's not. This is gonna be a great game. I believe. I think it's gonna be a competitive game. But again, everybody's coming back on our team now, so I'm not really giving us till past week 5 or 6 where we really can get it together in this midweek session from 5 through our bye, 5 through 11, where we really can turn the season. We really can say I still got us going 12-5 though, for sure. That's the record I believe is healthy. I believe at worst 11-6, but I see a lot of people online and stuff saying 9-8. I don't see it. We was injured and we went 7-10. So y'all sound retarded that we had Dak Prescott, and he is a winner in the regular season. And when he was healthy, he went 12-5 3 years straight with lesser talent. So I would say that that at bare minimum we'll go 11-6, but that's my prediction. I do believe that we split with the Eagles. I don't know which way it's going to go, whether it's the first week or whether it's week 12. I believe we split the Eagles, but I do believe we beat everybody else in the division. We own the Giants, so that's not even up for debate. And then I do believe we already beat the Commanders with Cooper Rush. If we had Dak Prescott, we would beat them both times. So the only way we lose to the Giants week 18 is if we're sold on our position in the playoffs and we're not risking no injuries. Then the Giants may have a chance of beating us the last game of the season. That's what I take.
Well,
no, go ahead.
No, wait. No, don't do that. Because I asked you about game 1 and you never answered the question.
He said it's gonna be a competitive game. He answered.
But off camera.
Break this schedule down. Week 1.
You want me to give you a score? You want me to give you a score?
No. Week one. You said that y'all was going to come into the link and win.
Competitive, yes.
No, you said you was
going to. I believe my team has a good chance to win the game. Why not?
See, he's doing the Skip Bayless thing. He don't want to go in on it.
Why not?
Y'all gonna win on
it. If I had to do a final score, I believe the game will be competitive. I believe it would be around 31-24 Cowboys.
Week 1 L. Week 2, you're gonna win. Chicago, that's gonna be competitive. That go either way. Green Bay L. Jets, you'll win. Panthers, you'll win. Commanders L. Denver, Bo Nix L. Cardinals L. Raiders win. Eagles, we do split sometime. Maybe. Chiefs L. Detroit L. The Vikings, you may win. Chargers, you're gonna win. Washington L. Giants, you're gonna win. Come on, bro. Stop these games, bro.
Dave, I didn't keep up with you. I don't know how many. I didn't keep up with you with the record.
No, I need to know the record. 5 losses. 1 loss to the they can't give you. May I? This is the Cowboys schedule. We have 5 losses. We have 5 losses, and what I'm going to give you is 1 loss to Eagles.
Okay,
I can see. I will say 1 loss to the Lions. That's 2. I would say. I would say 1 loss to the Commanders because it could be a close game.
Don't skip over Patty Mahomes.
That's it. I believe on Thanksgiving that we're gonna blow the Chiefs out, but that's just my opinion.
Okay.
If we're healthy, we're gonna blow the Chiefs out.
Defense,
and then that's 3 losses, right? I do believe at the end of the season it could happen depending on our playoff thing, but I do believe the Chargers could be a gimme game on that game depending on how it goes. Week 16, I believe week 18, if we have to rest, because if we're going into that game 12-4 and we got a playoff spot, and the Giants got that win. 12-5.
This is why I know Cowboy fans just talk. You have 3 teams in your division that you know or possibly can make the playoffs. You know you're not gonna be resting week 18 because the Eagles and Commanders are better than y'all. Y'all gonna be fighting for y'all playoff lives if y'all not already eliminated.
If we're 12-4 going to the game, and we're number 1 in the division, how you figure? We didn't get to y'all schedule yet. I'll chime on y'all schedule.
So you saying going into week 18, y'all gonna be 12-4? Y'all gonna beat the Commanders and everything.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. We beat them last year with Cooper Rush.
You said woulda, coulda, shoulda. When we woulda, coulda, shoulda, we got a ring.
We beat them last year with Cooper Rush. You're not making no sense. Football is played on the field, so y'all still comparing us to the Panthers and other organizations. We are a good team.
Listen. You are good as the last game you played. The last time I seen y'all was disgusting.
Lies.
Until y'all show up week 1 and show me something different, I'm judging y'all off y'all.
So what happens? So what excuse y'all gonna have week 1 if we go in there and bust y'all ass?
Listen, this is the funny part. This is
you gonna say it's week 1, ain't you?
This is the difference between your week 1. You just said walked away.
I'm saying
we're gonna be 2-2 the first 4 weeks. It don't really matter, but you just switched and said we bust y'all.
We didn't get to your schedule yet because
we playing for rings. We're not playing for sentimental victory. See, that's the difference. You cool with 12-5. 12-5 ain't
we playing the next opponent. Y'all are looking to the future. Pay attention to the season. See, this is what Eagles fans and other dumb commentaries on TV do to people. I'm gonna tell the people the correct thing to do about. We take it 1 game at a time. We're not talking about the playoffs. The playoffs don't start until January and February. So we're taking 1 game at a time. No one's talking about the future. I don't know what the future holds. I'm taking it 1 game at a time. So that's why you ever ask me. I take it 1 game at a time. And everybody knows me. I always say 1 game at a time. I worry about the Eagles week 1, and then I go from there.
Hey Dave, I got him activated. If you're taking it 1 game at a time, then how you gonna say y'all 12-5? Then you should say I'm waiting for week 1.
I'm answering a question. He said, "What do you think your record going to be?" I gave you 5 losses.
That's the future. What's your 5 losses?
That's hypotheticals. All we going off is hypotheticals.
Yeah, because you got so.
First of all, I'm gonna tell you right now, this city and the fans that y'all allow from Jersey, y'all allow the Eagles fans from Jersey to dictate y'all. Y'all Super Bowl is week 1. If y'all beat the Cowboys, there's a parade in South Philly.
I'm about to help them out.
Not for me.
They always use. We didn't have Dak. Because all of a sudden, Dak is the savior. What was your record? What was the Cowboys' record when Dak was still starting? Will
9-4 against the Eagles.
What was the record last year when Dak was starting?
12-5.
What was the record when Dak was starting?
12-5. 12-5.
Were y'all winning or losing when Dak was starting last year?
When Dak played 4 games. What are you talking about?
And what was y'all record?
2-2, I believe.
So now all of a sudden, Dak gonna come back and y'all gonna be this.
All of a sudden, so you erase you talking about last year 4 games, but you erased the 3 years prior to that when we went 12-5 with Dak Prescott.
And where did it get you?
And he got more talent on the offensive end this year.
Where did it get you?
This is why. Look. This is the Cowboys schedule. This is not the Eagles schedule. So once the Eagles schedule go up, I'll let y'all rock once I get my opinion on that. But
that's what I'm trying to do. So
how good this team is, bro. Y'all don't. Obviously, you don't. We went 7-10 with Cooper Rush. So obviously, you don't know how good this team is.
I'm trying to ask you a question.
Hey, Dave, the crazy part is, why did the offense look better with Cooper compared to Dak? Let's talk.
It did. I'm just out. Why are you talking about a guy that was out?
Yo, he calling his hands.
That makes no sense. That makes no sense, bro. Y'all Super Bowl is week 1. My Super Bowl is in February.
Why does the offense flow better and people get more opportunities when Cooper spread the ball around and Dak not just looking for CD? Why does offense look a lot more spread out and better when Cooper's in the game compared to Dak?
My Super Bowl is in February. Y'all.
I don't know.
Y'all Super Bowl is week 1, not mine.
Because when I talk about the Cowboys, he get
not mine. And I'll say this for the record. I'll be at the game, and I'll tell every mother Eagles fan there, y'all Super Bowl is week 1. Y'all go celebrate all y'all you want. I'm the wrong one, Pop.
Listen, hey Dave, this is how I know he just talking his feelings about the Cowboys.
I'm the wrong one, bro.
How can you say our Super Bowl week 1 when we just won the Super Bowl?
This is a new season. Stop looking the past, bro.
You gotta knock us off. Are we the defending champs or not?
Bro, so if we beat y'all, we get no credit. It's just week 1, right? That's what you're saying, right? That's why I don't talk to y'all about football.
Hey Dave, this is ridiculous at this point. His first 4 weeks, you said don't really matter. Is that not what you said?
To me, that's my opinion. You didn't say your opinion until your schedule come up. When your schedule come up, then you state your opinion.
I'm saying,
you say your opinion when your schedule come up. That's my opinion. The game week 1 don't make or break our season.
Neither does it make ours.
I'm just saying, if we do win that game and we win it impressively, will you give the Cowboys any credit?
Listen, Will, I know you.
Y'all look good.
Listen, if y'all win week 1, you're gonna come on here and act like y'all winning the Super Bowl.
That's honest. A lie. I never do that, bro. It's 1 win at a time. If we won, because I know we was gonna win.
Look, say it again. You say
if we won, it's because I know we was gonna win. I have faith in my team.
Hey, Dave, I'm gonna clip that one.
It won't be no surprise. If we win, it won't be no surprise to me. It'll be a surprise to y'all, not to me. That's the difference.
You know why it'd be a surprise? Because
it's not our Super Bowl, bro. We got 16 more games to go, bro. That's not what I'm worried about.
So is that game?
Eagles and Cowboys, y'all not even our rival, bro. so to be honest with you, bro, like I'm not worried, bro. That's just the next opponent.
Will, you answer a question. I just need you to answer this question. Who is your 5 losses? You said 12-5.
I gave you the 5 losses, bro. I don't know what you getting at, bro, but I gave you the 5 losses already, bro. Run it.
Hey, no, Dave was coming at you. I ain't say nothing.
Listen, I see.
I gave you the 5 losses. You asked my opinion. I gave you the 5 losses. That's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. I gave you 5 losses, bro.
You said you split,
and proven fact that when my team was healthy, we went 12-5, 3 seasons straight. I'm just talking about the regular season, 1 game at a time. I ain't talking about the playoffs. I ain't talking about shit else. But the regular season, when the goes on the field, we are a good football team.
Nobody said y'all not,
We will win games.
but it's gonna be tough.
We talking real. They are good for our team until about week 12, 13. For some reason, then everything just falls apart.
Can we go to the Eagles schedule now, bro? I gave my
Listen, wait, Will. So you said the Eagles y'all going to split.
for sure.
Who else are y'all losing to? That's one game.
Because he looked over that schedule again and he seen more losses. Go ahead, tell him.
I did. What,
No, I'm just asking you. I'm asking you, bro.
bro?
Before we switch, I'm just asking.
Justin Fields at the Jets, that's a loss.
We got Mr. Cleo now. I can't wait till y'all put up y'all schedule. I can
Hey, Dave, chill, dog. I'm trying to keep this going. I'm trying to keep
this man saying the future, bro.
Bryce Young played us real well last year.
I told you. I said the Eagles split, the Lions, Chargers, the Giants, the last game of the season, and the Commanders. We may split too.
Okay.
The Commanders, listen. The Commanders, I got the Eagles and Commanders beating y'all twice. And I'm done. That's my last game.
Right, that's your opinion.
All right, so,
Eagles schedule up, please. Thank you.
Well, we got it. So Dave, it's our turn. This is our schedule.
I'll go first. If you don't mind.
Go ahead. Break our schedule.
If you don't mind. Can I bring your schedule up for 30 seconds and then y'all got the floor, bro? All right. We got the Eagles schedule here. Now, how many losses do I predict the Eagles could possibly have? Let me count them down. I say the Cowboys, you split. I say Tampa Bay has y'all number. They always beat y'all. That's 2. I say the Lions could probably beat y'all, more than likely. Commanders could probably split. That's 4 losses. The Bills could probably beat y'all. That's 5. The Bills never beat Jalen Hurts. But it's any given Sunday. I think the Bills come out on top on that one game. The Rams, they can't stop Saquon. He averaged 200 yards, so y'all win that game. The Chiefs may be a little mad at y'all. They make it they look back. Week 2, they may not. It all depends. So that's an iffy. 11-6. 11-6 at worst. And I say 13-4 at best, depending on how y'all can beat 2 of those marquee teams that I said. 13-4 at best, but I said at worst, 11-6. I see 6 losses.
So week 13-4 at best, and y'all 12
and 11-6 at worst.
Don't that mean we win?
I never said we gonna win the division, but we going to playoffs.
Well, you just say y'all gonna be resting at the end of the season.
If we locked in a playoff spot, bro, you know how it works. We sit in playoffs then.
Can I break down my schedule, please?
I'm done. I'm done talking. Good.
So we may, sometimes people have Super Bowl hangover, things like that, but I do expect week 1 to be competitive for about 3 quarters, and then the real Eagles show up. And we'll probably win by 7 to 10 points. The Chiefs, Pat Mahomes is a great quarterback. Their offense is already, it's always, you got to watch out for the offense. Andy Reid, great coach. But the problem with them is they didn't fix that O-line yet, and their defense is still suspect. That's a win. The Rams, we blew the brakes off the Rams in LA. And if it wasn't snowing, we was going to blow the brakes off of them in the playoffs. So the Rams are a sneaky good team. I like their team. They got Devontae Adams and all of that. I think that's going to be a close game, but I think we pull it out with maybe a field goal or something like that. Tampa Bay, they don't always beat us. Tampa Bay, we beat them when we was healthy with Swift and Tampa Bay. It was an easy win. Tampa Bay lucked up and beat us in the playoff. Jalen first playoff game because our receiver was Jalen Reagor. My God. Anyway, that's the first one. And then the last time we played them, AJ got hurt. And then the last time we just played them after the Saints game, well, we didn't have AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Lane Johnson. We was missing a lot of players. So for some reason, they luck up and catch us at the right time. But fully healthy, we blowing them off the field. Denver, I like Bo Nix, but come on now. The Giants can't be serious. These are all wins. The Vikings, they got to figure out their quarterback situation. Is JJ a win?
That's what they said. Yeah, that's a win.
Green Bay, tush push. If I was me, I'm petty. I'm going 5 tush pushes for all the time.
If it passed.
It's next week. Yeah, the vote.
I don't think it's going. I think we still need to do it. The Lions will be a tough one. We win. I honestly feel like the only losses I see because of division, I see we might drop a Commander game. I see the Lions maybe. depending on how we going. Because our schedule, we got a lot of Thursdays and stuff like that. The Chargers, I'm not worried about. He gonna throw picks as he always do when it's time in crunch time. The Bears are actually a sneaky good team. People forget the Bears actually was this close to being good. I'm watching them. I honestly got us at max losing 4 games. I'm looking at the Lions, maybe the Chiefs, maybe the Rams, and then like he said, the Bills. But the Bills haven't just not beaten Jalen. They ain't beat Carson either. For some reason, we got the Bills number. But what I don't like with the schedule is why put the Bills in between the Commanders and Commanders? They want us to lose. So I say at the max 4 games because that's hard. The Commanders, the Bills, then the Commanders again. That's tough. The Raiders, have you noticed I ain't mentioned the Raiders? Bye week. So I'm looking at all. I'm gonna say, yeah. I say 4 losses at max.
That's what I said. I said 13-4.
Yeah,
I said we're gonna beat the first week. We're gonna beat Dallas.
Okay.
We got a 10-day span. We got a mini bye there before we head to Kansas City. Kansas City going 1 day lick back. It's going to be a closer game than the Super Bowl. I feel like that's going to be the case, but we're going to pull out the win. Hopefully Jake Elliott shows up. The firing of the Ravens kicker should light a fire under him. Like he don't want to lose his job. The Rams, I feel like the Rams are going to come with some heat in the first half, but the second half, we're just gonna take over like we normally do. The run game it's not. It wasn't answered in the offseason for the Rams. Buccaneers, I think that we can win that game. I think that Jalen Hurts is going to mentally lock in and say, okay, well, I hear everything, because you're not going to tell me that Jalen Hurts don't listen to everything or don't hear everything through somebody else. The Broncos, I think they're not in Mile High. I think that them being here and that crowd, I think that we could get over on them. Now we 5-0. Giants, I ain't even going to talk about that. That's a win. But their defense, their front seven has gotten better.
He got a good team.
But that's what I'm saying. That when I was telling Will off camera that we can't sleep on
Jackson Dart. Come on now.
Well, Jackson Dart is not starting.
Yeah, bro. I don't give a damn what the Giants got. If you start in Jackson Dart, we blowing you out by 30 fucking points, bro. I don't man, what you talking about, bro?
So listen,
didn't draft Shador, y'all getting blown out by 30. I don't care. I don't care who you are.
Hey, Dave, hold on, wait. Before you finish, the reason why I say Jackson Dart, because I think by week 6, that's who's gonna be starting.
Wow.
I agree.
So the Vikings,
I believe that's the plan, regardless. I believe that's the plan, regardless.
In week 7 against the Vikings, I don't see in no lifetime where JJ McCarthy beats a Vic Fangio's defense. So I got us winning there. Week 8, we sweep the Giants. So we 8-0 from the bye. Packers, the crybabies.
Y'all both just said, I'm looking on camera, so I take this clip. Y'all starting off 8-0 when the season start, right?
I didn't say
the ball, right?
I didn't say.
No, I'm saying that. I'm saying that.
All right, I'm sorry, BR. King DV. I'm gonna edit this clip. You said the Eagles. You said Eagles starting off 8-0.
8-0. That's what I said.
Ain't no wrong with it. 8-0, 7-1.
No, I never won it. That's just
the bye,
I'm just
right?
going to do it, bro. That's all. You good?
So then we're going to beat the Packers. We're going to edge the Lions. That's 10-0. We're going to lose to y'all. That's y'all Super Bowl.
Okay,
I don't know why y'all saying that, bro. Like you are, bro.
That's usually. Hey, Dave. That's usually when
it's another game, bro.
Do you want to know why I said that?
To me, it's just another game, bro. It's not my
to you. Not.
Where's Super Bowl at this year? Is it?
We had the off season.
Where's that?
We in the off season.
That's where my Super Bowl is at. Wherever the Super Bowl is.
I'm sorry. That Quintamino Bay don't last over here, man. That shit dead.
What is that?
That's what they call Quinyon Mitchell.
What?
You guys are right here.
They said Guantanamo Bay. That's what they said you had.
They call
I said they crazy. Y'all ever seen Prison Break?
Quinyon,
Ever seen Prison Break?
My captain came
They said, oh, see, now they drag. I think Eagles fans in here.
I don't care. Who's in
They
here?
talking about you going to Guantanamo Bay. Guantanamo Bay.
All right, so
I ain't never been like.
Come out the slot and play outside all day. Then.
Hey, listen.
Dave, this is what I'm saying.
Don't play in the slot. Don't play in the slot. Come outside.
All I'm gonna say is CD had 26 yards that game. He definitely got locked down because Cooper Rush could not pass the ball when he was open.
Don't play in the slot and try to take advantage of linebackers.
That's all I'm saying. So when Dak Prescott is in that lineup, CD getting the ball.
Play outside. Play outside. See, that's how I know. See, he just told me they put him in a slot because he's a mismatch. He's a good receiver.
He is.
So what I'm saying is,
Not anymore. Not anymore.
You talking that talk?
What are you talking about?
Play outside.
So CD is not a good receiver no more?
I didn't say he wasn't a good receiver. I said he's not a mismatch anymore. Against the Philadelphia Eagles, he's not. He's not.
No. Listen, Dave. Listen. In the slot, he's a mismatch.
What you talking about, bro?
Against who?
1,700 yards?
Against who?
The NFL, man. What are you?
Dave, listen. Dave, listen.
No, I said the Eagles. I ain't talking about the rest of the teams.
Not calling the Eagles.
I said now. Listen.
Our defense
didn't have Dak Prescott both times, bro. Stop it, bro.
We're not worried about that. Our defense is good, Dave. What I'm saying, he's a good enough receiver where if I'm a quarterback and I got my best, if I got AJ Brown on any linebacker, that's a mismatch for that linebacker. That's all I'm saying. Right. CD on a linebacker. I'm not saying the linebacker might not play good. It might not. But if I'm taking that, even if I'm that, I'm taking that. If I see CD against a linebacker, I'm taking that. So what I'm saying is, but he's saying he won't get locked out. I'm saying in the slot, that's where he does most of his work. I'm saying if he feel that way, come outside and play outside primarily.
He will this year because George Pickens. We got to bring that name up.
So first of all, George Pickens is an outside receiver, Will. So
the Quinyon. Stick George then.
No.
Will you know we
no.
Wait, Dave, Will you know, do you remember when we played Pittsburgh?
I know. He was the only weapon though. So now I'm talking about one-on-one coverage, bro.
So right now, Will, take your bias out. You think Quinyon can't beat up Pickens?
Yes, no, I do. Just not CeeDee Lamb.
You know we got Cooper and the rest of the team.
And that's what I was saying.
Cooper on CeeDee Lamb
against the Eagles. If he goes into the slot, do you think that they're going to leave Zach
Bond runner, bro? He's a great route runner too, bro.
Leave Zach Bond or CeeDee Lamb. Do you think Fangio's going to leave that?
The scheme, yes. In the slot, they want him on a linebacker. That's the mismatch. They're going to try to get him matched up.
They can try that.
With a Bond, or they're going to try to, we got a rookie in there.
You know what thing, DB? You go out there and line up against CD, nigga. 300 yards, nigga.
I'm shooting that ball.
What?
You're not gonna let me get a bash on TV, dog. I don't even know if CD can get over on me.
Listen, Gilbert Arenas, you're not promoting
300 yards, bro. You cook, bro. He's a great.
No, I'm not trying to be violent. I'm just saying that he's going to destroy me. I already know me. But I'm talking about Coop.
It's the same thing on the other side of the ball. Is a great route runner. AJ, physical.
Listen, y'all.
We are going to have trouble.
Listen.
I think y'all gonna have trouble with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb as well.
Watch this. I'm not saying y'all won't score, but Will, who in your opinion right now, who defense is better, yours?
The Eagles.
Okay.
Listen.
So we better handle. Oh, Dave, before you start, remember you was the one. We was out having a good time. Remember you was bragging on Puka and Cooper, and I told you it was gonna be shut down. What happened?
Well, you said one. Puka had 170 yards, but
what did Cooper have?
Yeah, minimum game.
Okay, so what I'm saying is we so good at what we doing. All we have to do, since we great in other areas, if we can slow down just CD or slow down Pickens, bro, we're going to win the game.
And we can do the same on the other end.
That's bull crazy.
Wait. You believe
we have Micah Parsons, bro. I'm tired of y'all playing him like he's not top 2 in the NFL in defense.
He's not.
Well, he's not top 2.
He's not top 2. Will, he's not top 2. He's not top 2.
He is disruptive, and he will be disruptive.
No, he's not
in the game.
You
got Max Crosby, and then you got the ball for the Browns.
He's better than Max Crosby, bro. What are you talking about? Now I know you hating because if he had a bird on his helmet, you said McCall was the best player in the league, man. I don't believe you. You need.
You're stupid. You're stupid. You're stupid. And you gotta do this to try to make a point. You have to. You have to do this to make a point.
I don't believe you, man.
You have to. He's number 3, maybe 4. He's number 3, maybe 4.
He was doing that with D. Law, who is also a Pro Bowler, bro. Like, stop it. These guys the other guys are by themselves, bro. Stop it.
So most of them play with Pro Bowlers? They most play with Pro Bowlers. That's a name that I didn't even say.
Bro, he don't get only sacks, bro. He disrupt the game, bro.
How?
See, it's the other stuff that you don't know about. It's called the hurries, the pressures, tackles for loss.
I watch football.
You dream on the big stuff.
I watch football. I'm not you, brother. I am not you, Bret Hart. I'm not you, Bret Hart,
bro.
I watch football, bro. So let me get back to my thing. Let me get back to my thing because you tripping. So that loss against the Cowboys. I don't see the Bears beating us. I think a trap game is that Chargers game because we got to go from home all the way to the West Coast. I think that could be a trust. So fatigue could set in. It could.
That could be. I know that. Yeah, y'all got 3 Thursday games or 4? 4 Thursday games.
Yeah, that's the part. Remember we talked about early on the season. I don't like Thursday. So to have that many,
right, but that's what I'm saying. You got to factor that in too with the gameplay. Now, I'm with you with 13 and 4.
We got 6 Thursday games, unfortunately.
But I got first loss coming to the Cowboys, and they're going to celebrate. They're going to be on Twitter. They're going to do all those things. I think the Chargers is the trap game.
Can celebrate a win. I'm sorry, bro.
Yes,
we can celebrate a win. Just because you lose, don't mean you lose the season. You lose and you go play the next game next week. Short-term memory, bro.
Hey, Will, what happens when y'all out of next games? What happens when y'all out of next games?
Bro, again, you're hypothetical. 1 week at a time. Week 1, September 4th.
You know we're not talking about when we talk about his team enough. Your coach.
Shotty. Let's go.
You believe in him?
He got to. He got to. He got to.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
He got to.
What did the court of law say? Until you are proven. Until you prove it, yes. I believe in him until Shotty proved me wrong. Okay?
Well, look.
Absolutely. He's the man for the job.
Raiders, we going to win. Genty's not going to do what y'all think. So when you go get Genty in the fantasy, Will, don't start him week 15. And then we're going to lose the Commanders.
Okay.
We're going to lose to the Bills because by then we're going to have our spot solidified. But we're going to win at home.
We ain't losing 2 in a row, Dave. I don't know what's going
on. So y'all going to be 13-2 by week 16 and then lose back-to-back games 16 and 17 to be 13-4. And that's what you're saying, right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
This is gonna be exciting.
As long as we got it on wax, bro.
Y'all want to tap into the Commanders, or y'all want to move on?
Move on.
I mean, listen. If you have the schedule up, I can tell you real quick.
The way we beat them last year. Move on.
Don't be surprised if the Commanders lose to the Giants. Just don't be surprised.
Stop it, Dave. What, bro?
No, listen to what I'm saying. Don't be surprised, bro.
10-7.
Bro, why did you say that? Why did you say that, Dave?
The Commanders are smoking the Giants. Like, what are we doing, Dave?
Yeah, I ain't talking about the Giants. They definitely beat the Giants both times. I don't know what you're talking about. The Giants are the worst team in football. Besides Steelers this year. Yo, but other than that, man, the Giants are the worst organization in football. The Commanders will smack them both times, bro. I'm sorry. It's not even no for them. They may go 0-6 in the division.
Here's my argument about that. Here's my argument about the Giants. Like I said, their defense got better. They still got tips. They got tips. They got Abdul Carter. They got guys there. Yeah, they got guys. But here's the thing, right?
Who they running back? Where they O-line at? Who they
They still got
quarterback?
Singletary. I think they still got
They got
Singletary.
Tracy. You know, they have more Tracy that
Tracy,
runs for
Tracy did start.
the rookie
He
boy.
did
They got
start.
neighbors.
He did take over.
They had nobody to neighbors.
No, but listen, the quarterback is going to be Russ week 1.
We know.
Yeah.
He said it. He said it.
He's going to be solid the first 6 weeks. 1,000%.
I'm not against that, but Russ is going to be running for his life behind that line.
I can see that. I can
So
see that.
the defense is going to keep some games close, but once it gets to the fourth quarter, that defense is going to be tired and they're going to lose a lot of games.
Had they fixed the line, I may have a different perspective about the Giants, but they didn't fix the line. They didn't address it at all.
They added. We don't know what they're going to do yet, but I think
it's still time to make moves.
Green Bay, is that a winner or loss for them?
For the Commanders,
but it's going to be a good game, though. It's going to be a good game.
But they can beat the Green Bay. Like, the Commanders are really good, man. I'm not sleeping on them.
They are.
People last year, the Commanders were the second best team in the division.
That's in Lambeau, though.
You said who?
That's in Lambeau, though.
So what?
No, I mean,
it could swing the Packers way.
I believe in Dan Campbell. Always did. This team is good. So, I mean, it's just about James Daniels. Will he hit that rookie wall second year?
That's
don't know.
That's another thing, because people just foregoing that teams are not going to scheme for him as well. Every quarterback, and things happen. They look good the one season, like CJ Stroud, who I really love, but you can see that he got some things to work on because teams schemed him a little better. So we just assuming that Jaden Daniels is going to run off and be the same as he was last year. We don't know that.
They're watching tape. Oh, I know what he like to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be tape on you now. So now it's like you have to adjust.
Teams are going to play him differently. So I do want to see how he comes out and adjust mentally. I'm sure I know he will eventually, but we don't know. They might start slow. We don't know.
Exactly.
We don't know.
We're not going to dwell on it one by one. So looking at the schedule, real quick,
10 wins. 10 or 11 wins for the Commanders.
10-7 at best, 11-6. Yes.
Yeah, I can see them 11.
I got them 11-6.
They are a good team. They are a good enough team to make the playoffs. There will be 3 teams in the division again to make the playoffs again.
I got them 11-6. I got the Cowboys 10-7.
So you got them, but you got 3 teams in the playoffs. You agree with Will?
If they fight for the playoff lives, yeah, because they gonna have to go against the
it's all because of that 7 seed. We go through the
NFC West. NFC West, they're gonna have to go against. They're gonna have to go against the Buccaneers situation. So it depends. It depends on what they do. But 10-7, I got y'all going that. The Giants, I feel like that.
Don't.
That's your opinion. Don't worry.
Please don't put up.
I got this saved. Don't worry about it.
Don't put up the Giants schedule.
No, I'm not. It was just the 3 teams.
Right,
I do have the Giants possibly winning 5 games. I got them winning 5.
I just want to throw this out, man, to all my Pittsburgh family and all that, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Y'all going 4-13, bro. Look. Other than that, man.
Hey, wait. Before we get on that, did y'all see Ryan Clark said Pittsburgh said even if Shador fell to the 7th round, they wasn't picking him?
Which is crazy. It's crazy to me, man. Hey, look. All I'm gonna say from a birdie, I talked to some Pittsburgh people, man, and they really upset what happened with the draft. They don't know what's going on with that organization this year. I'm saying that right now. Off season and
you know what's going on with the organization, bro. They waiting for Aaron.
They know what they're waiting for. I know what they're waiting for.
Honestly,
he has some personal matter going on in the.
Another take on it. I think they setting Tomlin up to fail. They're gonna fire Tomlin soon. That's my opinion.
I hope not. I hope they don't do
Remember, he wanted to take a year off. They begged him to come back. Remember, he wasn't going to
that's a fact.
At all. He wanted to take a year off.
Well, they did. Who they draft? Will Howard? They did draft a quarterback.
They draft Will Howard, yeah.
So maybe it was Ohio. I forgot who he played for.
Ohio State, Penn State, yeah. I think it's Ohio State. I think it's Ohio.
So I'm saying maybe he shows, because when I seen him play, I ain't really see anything, but maybe.
Bro, right now, Mason Rudolph is your starting quarterback, which is fine.
No, it ain't. Don't lie.
I'm talking for them. Obviously for them.
For them, I wish they was on the schedule. Boy, oh boy.
You see the Browns now talking about maybe trading quarterbacks? Nigga, I knew what Shador was going to do.
Hey, look,
Y'all,
man. I want to talk about Shador at practice cooking. All of a
Throwing
sudden,
dimes. What is it? Dimes.
cooking. All of a sudden, Dalen Gambles don't look. He didn't look. Dalen Gambles,
See,
he didn't look that good.
See-
in college. I'm
but
like,
see me. I already knew Shador was going to cook.
Played long. He played 5 years in college.
I think the organization. Well, he said I get to go to God, and I think the organization. I said, yo, he's locked in. I already said it.
and
He locked in.
I get another one. And shout out to Shiloh.
He ain't taking nothing for granted. And shout out to Shiloh, absolutely.
Oh,
Who got signed to the Buccaneers roster
Well,
officially?
yeah, I need him to make the roster. And
he said he turning
and I-
heads. He doing great.
No, he did. He good, bro. He good.
No, no. I'm just saying how he's playing because y'all ain't let me finish how he's been practicing and everything like that. I feel like that he can make the roster.
No, I think he will. They signed him to a contract, and I think he'll be. I like him at safety.
But
him, Winfield, hard hitters, cover interceptions. I like it.
Yeah,
so we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch to the NBA.
Before though, he get his way.
We're about to switch. We're about to switch to the NBA now. First things first, man. I do want to bring up. I don't know why you clapping like Hercules, but all right, cool. First thing first, I do want to. There it is. I do want to talk about that, man.
I feel bad for him. I don't wish that on no athlete. That's a tough injury.
Not at all. Yeah, because it's tough to come back from. So, a speedy recovery.
So it's a YouTube doctor that I follow on athletes. He talk about athletes' injuries and stuff like that, like big athletes. And he was talking about. So I was talking. I was sitting up there. Listening to him. Yeah. He said the strain on all them step backs could have helped that injury to happen.
Hey man, listen, Dave, don't watch his videos no more, bro.
Bro, you having conversations about a step back that caused a torn Achilles?
I am not having a conversation. I'm listening to what
I can tear my Achilles if I get up from this chair and turn the wrong way, bro. What are you talking about?
Because you almost have that age. I ain't going to expose your age. But he's young.
Stop, bro.
Bro,
I've seen this happen, bro.
You're right.
It's unfortunate. Look. So why did Dame have the same injury? Why did Kyrie have the same injury? Because of step backs?
Not step back, bro. It's not
They're older. Just like Kobe was older.
So they got it because they older and he way younger, and it's because of step backs.
You gotta watch the play, bro. It wasn't that, bro. Your body ain't meant to do certain things, bro. Suddenly,
it just happened though.
It happened, bro. It's a freak accident.
I'm not talking about when it happened. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about before that.
So why they happen to James Harden and people like that then? Step backs.
Because he do 2,000 a game, so I'm confused.
That doctor tripping. Good video, doc. He tripping.
James Harden ain't turned no damn Achilles. I'm confused.
This man said because of the step backs,
and he's older.
That was a now. Come on, bro. He's not a real doctor.
No, because he is a real doctor, bro. Like. His whole thing is in the script.
Where are the doctors that did the surgery on Tatum, man? Look, what happened was a freak accident. He turned his Achilles, bro.
It's unfortunate, man.
It's just an unfortunate injury, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with
that. Man, the lottery happened over the weekend.
So excited.
Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all tripping, bro.
No. It ain't to you. We talking about the doctor, bro. It ain't got nothing to do with the step back, doc.
Yeah.
It ain't you, bro. We talking about the doctor.
I'm just bringing it up. I'm just bringing it up of what I saw.
If that's your man, then say that, bro. Look, all I'm saying is like we.
Y'all want to play. All right, cool, bro. So look, the lottery happened.
Hey, Dave, your team got the number 2 pick. So let's get it. Your team got the number 3
pick. Now, first question: do y'all think that,
bro?
Do y'all think? Wait,
go ahead.
Wait. Wait. The first question: do y'all think that first pick was rigged? Yes or no?
Come on, bro.
Go ahead.
Yes.
I'm asking.
Go ahead, bro. I ain't even gotta say it.
Why?
Business.
Absolutely.
It's
Ratings, there ain't no way in hell. I'm gonna say that right now.
Honestly,
you lose one of the marquee people to LA to a big market, and you ain't promised nothing back. Stop, bro. Stop. 1.8%. Stop it.
No, it's happened before, but me personally, I want to see
did.
them.
But
But
look how that happened. They lost a marquee player the year before,
and they get one back.
Absolutely.
That's how it works.
In the draft.
So my issue is I want to see them draw the cards. I don't want you to come out and just tell me.
Exactly.
I want to see it because I personally feel like the Sixers might have had the number one. It was like,
Exactly. Man. They stopped showing the ball, John. They used to pick the John from back and show you.
I want to see it live. No. I want to see it.
Who was back there when y'all was drawing them Jones, bro?
That's like you just gonna come out and tell us what it is. Now it's cool. It was rigged. You know, Dallas got their pick. Sure. It's gonna be Cooper. And, you know, I'm fine with it. It is what it is. I'm happy for Dallas because that Luka trade was silly. So for the fans, you know, being unbiased, that's great for them. That calms them down because they was protesting and they wasn't playing no games. So
yeah, at all.
But yes, it was rigged. Not even no debate on that one.
Absolutely. Honestly, you may have a good point. Honestly, the way it felt, I really believe in my soul the Sixers had the first pick in this draft, bro. Bro. The way it happened, I said, "Oh man, we about to get the first." It was already
I knew it. Pre-picked, so they knew. Like, no, you know, they traded Luka. This would be good for business. I do think that stuff happened behind the scenes.
Then the announcer before the seventh pick said, "Oh, the Sixers are out of it." Me and Jazz looked at the TV like, I said, "What? What are you talking about?"
I'm like, "What are you talking about, bro?"
You heard it too. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
He's like, "Oh, my fault." I'm like, "Bro,
my fault." I said, "Man, that's how I know this Jones." I said, "I know this Jones was red." I said, "Stop playing, bro."
Yeah, but
you know what's crazy?
Yeah, he almost made me. I was about to go see him about something.
I thought we was going to get the number one pick. Also, I'll just be biased. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say it.
No, I felt.
Bro. When I was stressed out, I felt it, bro. I knew it was happening, bro.
But at the end of the day, I feel like people are so busy in their feelings, not realizing there was a chance we could have got a no pick that night.
Absolutely,
you're right. It's great because this sets us up for what we're trying to do next. I feel like people are so focused on negativity and not realizing we could have been talking right now with no first round pick at all, and we really want some stuff like, oh my God, what are you gonna do? Right. So now we got to pick a top talent, and I actually like this draft because a lot of drafts before was kind of weak. I got like 12 players that I really liked in this draft. We know number one is gonna be Cooper. I like Cooper, but I've said on the podcast that for some reason I like Ace a little better. I just think his upside is a little more. But what's this? Cooper flag when Sig moving to fourth. Yeah, he wanted to come to Philly.
No, he did. He smiled. They put the camera right on him when he said Philly moved up to the top 3. I said, yeah. I'm about to play
It's lit.
Absolutely.
Because he knows when he look at Dallas. Look, they got Kyrie, who I love, but he's older. AD, pillows off. Then you got Clay, who's older. Cooper gonna have a lot of work ahead of him.
And that's what I said. This is like the first time you never really see it that a rookie number one pick goes to a team that when they healthy is really established already. Like you go into not like the Charlotte, not Washington. You go to a Dallas Mavericks that just went to a finals a year and a half ago.
I think Dallas is going the other way, Will. I think they got a lot of older players. Yeah, you forget Kyrie has an Achilles too on an older player. That's gonna be tough to come back from. He will, but then you got AD who's always hurt. Cooper gonna be thrown right into the fire.
Yeah.
He might have to carry him.
But then you had the reaction from our guy Daryl Morey. You had this reaction from him.
Listen, we all looked up because we all looked up, bro.
No. We got to tell the truth. That reaction is from them playing when a guy said that we lost the pick. But Daryl said he already knew that we didn't lose the pick. The guy on TV messed up. That's not from us losing the first round.
No. Right. That's what I was trying to get to.
No, we didn't. We lose that.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Because look, they're laughing. Look, Nick and Elton is laughing. They're playing.
Yeah, they're laughing. What I'm saying is when he found out like he was right
The guy over there is stressed. I don't know
about the draft pick,
But
that's when that happened.
That guy is stressed over there.
Hey, Dave, look at the boy in the back. I don't know what happened,
He's
but
stressed over there. Yeah. That guy is stressed, bro.
Y'all moving my mouse. I'm moving my mouse to him like y'all can see it. But no, I know what you're talking about. I see him. But no, this was hilarious though. Top three.
Like, dang.
You know what everybody says, like all the national media and the top people that's doing podcasts now, they said that we take the right way. It's not the process. We take the right way. I'm saying no, we didn't tank. The health was an issue last year.
I mean, yeah, we didn't come to the season trying to tank. We just
Right.
No. Them young fellas was playing ball. They scared me half the time. But them young fellas, they came to play.
But that's why I'm so happy about. I feel like things have for a reason. The story is getting written so perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't have the injuries, which is unfortunate, you don't find Grimes. The young boys don't get time because Nick don't like to play the young guys. So when you look at it now, we identify who knew Grimes was that good before he came to the Sixers. Anybody?
He was good with Dallas, but he just didn't have that much time to be out there on the floor.
Before that, no.
He was okay. He was a good, cool role player, cool. When you seen him, he looks like a starting shooting guard. Then y'all Kelly from overseas.
A star cooking people. Grimes is cooking people.
I even look like I'm talking. What about Justin Edwards and players that wouldn't have got the minutes they got without the injuries? So things happen for a reason. Even with Tyrese, you see experience. So I'm looking at the team like, man, we know it's health, but what team on paper that was a playoff top contending team? We get to add, just like the Mavericks, we about to add a top 3 pick to a top team when they healthy. Bro, that don't happen a lot. And I feel like people are not celebrating a lot. We got a lot of Negadelphias in here. They always complaining. I can't wait till we start winning again because I'm keeping name numbers. I'm keeping receipts. I'm tired of it. And it's the same people that do with the Eagles. You know how many people I cut off last year because they told me Jalen was a rookie and the coach was trash. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Then as soon as we win, everybody fans. I keep receipts. My friend list is getting real, real thin. Because the point of being a fan is you go through the ups and the downs. I don't respect fans that leave and get bad. So, yes, it was a terrible season. It messed with my heart. I stopped watching basketball for the first time in my life. But I feel like it's light at the end of the tunnel. And I am impressed that the surgeon that did Joel's surgery is the same one that did Kawhi's. And I watched it where Darryl said they monitored his knee. And for the last few weeks, the prognosis, they said he clear. They was like, everything looks great. And they expect him to be at training camp. That's stuff I'm focused on. I'm not focused on the negativity because I know that healthy, I put my team against anybody. That's how I feel. And I want Ace Belly or Harper. Doesn't matter to me. I like both.
All right, so speaking of that, because I was going to go somewhere else with it, but since you said his name, I do have this. This is Daryl Morey words, word for word. He said he's a tremendous player, absolutely somebody we can consider. We're considering. We feel very good about who we're going to pick because they're going to pick somebody with this 3rd round pick. So on the talk that we had off camera and everything like that, through text, that's null and void at this point. Now it's more so. My question to you are y'all, because we all Sixers fans here, do y'all feel like that this is because he did say that we can pick a next franchise player? So do you think that this guy can be potentially a franchise player?
Yeah, potentially, but we don't know who's a franchise player and who not. I don't even like put that on nobody's show.
Again, you won't know.
That's about your work ethic, your heart, all of that. Yeah, but talent-wise, he has all the talent to be there.
Yeah, the talent. Yeah, the clips, the highlights, the talent-wise. If you looked at the college, you looked at him. Ace Bailey has all the talent. The ceiling, what I said off camera before this was his ceiling, from what I read and from what I seen, is Kevin Durant. His lower ceiling could be Michael Porter Jr. So
I take that.
His height, his length. I take whatever, bro. To be honest with you,
that's who we.
Jokic won a championship with Michael Porter Jr. Kevin Durant won a championship. I take that caliber player, bro, anytime. And these young guys, they have a different motor. So Ace Bailey, if you look at his highlights, if you watch any games in NCAA like I did last year of him playing, he has a different type of motor too. He shoots over people. That gives me that Kevin Durant. He has the length. He has shot. So me, like I told you all, okay, I personally want Ace Bailey. If we wasn't getting Cooper Flag, I want Ace. That's just that, that's what it is. I do believe that, in my opinion, that we're going to draft Ace because I do believe the Spurs want Harper. And I believe all the fits are there for the first 3 picks. All the fits are there. Harper fits the Spurs. Ace Bailey fits what we got going. That's just me. But Harper is 6'5" point guard too, so he can work too. So it really depends.
Yeah, Harper tough. The Spurs, I don't understand the Spurs because they traded for Fox, so they really don't need Harper. They got Castle, so I don't understand the Spurs, but I also understand if they feel like he's a great player. But then I'm like, if you draft Harper, then what do you do with Fox? I'm confused there. That's the only issue I'm worried about, or the rumors of them trying to trade the pick. So if you trade the pick, let's say they traded and got honest, then that means Milwaukee will probably pick an ace. See, it's things that can change, but that's why I said I'm cool. My first pick, honestly, me personally, months ago, I actually like Ace over Cooper. I prefer Ace. I feel like he fits here better, and I feel like his upside is more. I feel like Cooper is a great player, but I kind of see Cooper like where he's going to be, which I like. But I just think Ace, if he work at it, I can see him just being different. His athleticism and stuff is what intrigues me. So I feel like Ace is the best fit, but I wouldn't be mad with Harper because I've watched Harper too, and he's a problem.
Right.
Like he would be a starting point guard from day one. Tyrese is really a shooting guard anyway. I feel like that's not a bad kind. Like if we leave with Harper, I'm not going to go. That's tough.
There we go. Do you think Ace will start for the season?
Yeah, that was my question to Will off camera. Only because if we draft, like to say it falls how it's supposed to fall, Ace is here.
Mm-hmm.
Where does that leave him when Paul George comes back?
What do you mean? He's a forward. It's positionless.
Small forward.
Small
ball era.
So here's my question. Because we know what he could do on offense. When it comes to defense as power forward, do you think that he's ready?
He's a good defensive player. He has all the capabilities to be a good.
So yeah.
If
you're athletic,
see that's why I like Cooper. That's why I like Cooper and Ace for us because of they play both sides.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't mind that. And honestly,
me too. That's what I said. Yeah. I see how I said Ace play defense too. So
I think Paul should be a power forward anyway. Because they're slower and things like that. If he's going to be back. So putting Ace at small forward because the small forwards are the more shifty, they're faster players. I'm putting Ace right there. My lineup is Maxey, Grimes, Ace, PG, Embiid. Run it back. Right off the bench, my back is McCain. I'm excited. I'm with it. I'm taking all bets.
So you think McCain? I don't know about
but they all going to play
McCain.
I don't think Kyle gonna be back. Do you think Kyle gonna be back?
No. Kyle will be cool. They just fired 2 coaches. Yeah. Don't be surprised Kyle retire and be on the bench.
Yeah. He'll be a part of the coaching staff for 1,000%.
Oh, and congratulations to Jameer Nelson. I love that move.
Yes, sir.
No. I'm all for it. Right?
Huh? Assistant GM, right under L.
Assistant.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. High school basketball, that was my favorite basketball player, St. Joe.
Oh, that's good.
I had Jameer first before I seen Wade, bro. It was Jameer Nelson, bro.
And he had a great.
I don't like talking about the St. Joe's days. Only because only because I don't like how life turned out, man.
Even in Orlando, Jameer was an all-star, bro.
What about Devontae?
Even with Dallas, he had a good career.
Right.
Nice. So wait, you don't like talking about Delonte? I mean, that's unfortunate, but he still had a great college career, and he was good in the.
He had a great college career, and he had a great NBA career.
He had a decent, not great. Don't say great. It was a decent.
Why do you think
career. It was decent.
He had
he went through his own. He had good seasons.
He was a good player.
He did.
Decent, man. He met somebody and it changed his whole life.
Bro, don't do that. We met mental health awareness.
Bro, we just talking about basketball, bro.
So yeah, I'm just saying I don't like talking about that. Like I actually talked to, like when I worked for Xfinity,
Okay.
which is crazy. I'm saying this on live, but
I have to throw this in too. I got a lot of information. Xfinity Live, they say they got rat problems. But anyway, go ahead. Finish what you're saying. Just saying, people, watch your food. Don't go there.
They
Well, I
just
don't
went
go
to have a free party this weekend. That's crazy.
I don't go there. But when I worked at Xfinity, Jameer Nelson came in with his wife, and they got service. Jameer Nelson did, and
That service.
That's dope.
yeah, he got service for Xfinity. He got some internet and all that.
That's dope.
But I was talking to him about it, and he was just basically saying that he chose his own path. That's all he said about Delonte West.
I don't know
You
what's
can't
going on.
help somebody, that don't want to be helped. But you try
Get
your
this
best.
live, bro.
You try your
Get
best.
this live.
I
I
don't
don't know why you just popped that up.
I know where we
You
going.
Live, bro.
But I
talking about?
hope that young man get all the
Shout out
help.
to everybody joining the live, man. We
He's
appreciate
saying
y'all,
a lot
man.
today,
You already know.
I'm gonna
Episode 10.
It's crazy.
I want him to get all the help he need.
But
And
I
don't
am happy. I am happy that they
Laundry.
like you said on the text. And at the time, me and you was beefing. We were going back and forth on our text. So I didn't want to agree with you. No.
Bro,
Because
ain't nobody beefing, bro. This is a conversation.
No. I'm not saying beefing like we beefing. I'm saying we were debating. We were debating. No, listen. We were debating. That's the right word. It's debating. We were debating, and I was frustrated. And I was like, you know what? You posted that. I said, you know what? I ain't even gonna like it. I don't even care. It's not that I don't care about Jameer Nelson getting promoted. It's just the fact that you posted it, and I was petty. But at the same time,
That sounds like beef.
I'm glad you admitted it.
It's not beef.
Now that's
It's
not
not
like
beef.
beef too. That's not like the potatoes, the carrots, and all that inside the pot. But you're
Hey, no,
it's
it
not
ain't
beef,
beef.
bro.
It ain't beef because that's lightweight. So what I'm
he must
saying,
have struck a nerve.
the only beef was the
Tread carefully.
negativity coming from your answers, like it was a disappointment that we got a top 3 pick. That was
It's not a disappointment. It wasn't a disappointment. It wasn't a disappointment. I'm not gonna lie. Like, listen. All right, we're here now. We're here now. We're here now. We're here now.
Come on,
We're here
man.
now. Wait.
Hey, look,
Wait. No, because we'll appoint because he was talking about trade. No, listen. No, all that stuff. All that stuff you doing is cool.
And that's my opinion. I don't have. First of all, I told you I'm gonna go first on this, John. When we get to this subject, I have my
We here now. We here now. We here
Your
now.
opinion is your opinion, bro.
We here now.
I don't have my hand in your back and telling you what to say, Slappy.
Talk out, brother. Talk out, brother.
I think Dave wait all week just
go ahead. I have my opinion, bro. And
no, I did not. I really didn't. I had a lot of stuff going on this week.
That will play 2K.
I did not wait for this.
Yes, I do. So that's why I make the point and say, if we have an opportunity to trade Paul George for Giannis Antetokounmpo and 2 picks, I'm taking it.
But I'm listening.
I'm taking it. I'm picking Ace, and I'm trading Paul George for Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's just my shit.
Wait. So you telling me you would trade Ace with the pick?
No. I said I'm drafting Ace, and I'm trading Paul George and 2
That's not what you said off camera, Will. That's not what you said off camera, bro.
Whoa, King DB. That's exactly what I said, DB. You heard?
Nah, bro.
Oh. I have the record. David VR, did I not say if we not drafting Ace, then I don't want the pick? That's what I said. I said Ace Bailey is my pick. What do you mean? I'm picking Ace Bailey.
That's not what you just said to me off camera, bro.
Yes, I did.
I wish I would have recorded it. Bro, this is what he said. He said.
Well, go ahead. Let it go ahead. Go ahead, Dave.
He said that if it's up to me, he said, because that's what I was explaining to Dave. He said that it was his opinion that if he was to be able to package a deal with the pick and Paul George, he would do it for Giannis.
I said a future pick, bro. I did not say the 3rd pick if we draft Ace Bailey, bro.
Why would they take a future pick, bro?
2 of them. I just said it twice, bro. We have future picks,
crazy, bro. This one crazy. Whatever,
we
bro.
have picks from the Clippers, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah, honestly, that's another point we got to get on. We trashed Daryl, but Daryl has drafted great here. He got us his top 3 pick, and them Clipper picks, with the way that team is about to go, going to be really valuable.
I stuck to what I said. If we don't draft Ace Bailey, then I don't care about the pick. That's my opinion. I said that, King DV.
So say.
So what do you feel, King DV? What should the Sixers do?
Should be a stand.
So no. You need to stand on it because that's BS. That's BS. I'm just saying it's BS.
What do you want us to do? What you want us to do?
I didn't say trade Giannis the whole time we had that conversation. To trade for Giannis? I didn't say that.
You said that you would trade the pick.
Stop sipping the apple juice, bro. You know what I said, bro.
That's what you did.
Bro.
See, you switch it up. That's not cool, bro.
Listen, we know
Switch it up.
what do you want us to do?
I said trade for Giannis.
I'm scared.
I want us to get an athletic player. I want us to get somebody that can play both sides of the football. Basketball, I was say football. Basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want for this team. Now, I also don't want, and I'm just speaking from what I saw last year. I don't want a hindrance of the player that we draft. If it's Ace Bailey, I don't want it to be a hindrance, whereas though that he starts, but he don't get more minutes than the person that's coming off the bench.
How you judging that off of last year? When did that happen last year, bro?
No, what I'm saying is, all right, I don't want it to be to the point where, like last year, let's speak on it.
Stand on your business. If you want to trade the third pick,
Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk? Here's my thing, right?
I'm tootsie for the round. Come on, man.
I'm not tootsie footing. I'm talking to y'all, but y'all want to play and all that, and that's cool. But at the same time, when you got McCain, you got the Grimes, Ibasile, people like that stepped up because we're watching them on a consistent basis because of health. Because certain players was not working out, so now Nick Nurse has to tweak a little bit and all that. I want it to be to the point where we know what we're going in with, and that's ball. I don't want it to be the point where as though that this young boy is starting, but he's getting hindered because it's like, all right, well, I'm trusting the vets more. I don't want that, and I feel like that Nick Nurse couldn't do that.
First of all, last year, you judging off last year, what vet played over a young boy? They all hurt. I'm
not saying that, but players when they see things going to not players, coaches, when they see things going a certain way, they lean on the vets or people that been in the NBA more. That's just obvious.
Your play determines how you your minutes and everything. It's your play. Does AC much court time with McCain, Grimes ahead? They're different positions. Yeah, that's they're not even the same.
I think it does. Like I said, my starting lineup is different. So I do believe
it's the
same lineup. They all get the same minutes. To me, they all get the same minutes. Grimes is a scorer. We need scoring off the bench. To me, I'm going McCain, Tyrese Maxey, Ace, Yabusele, and Embiid. Off the bench, Grimes 6th man of the year.
So you put Paul on the bench?
And Boone. Oh, I'm sorry. Apologize. I don't think about Giannis, bro. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Think about Giannis.
And Dave, he just told himself. Dave, he just told on himself. He said, I'm thinking about Giannis.
I'm responding to the comment. This person said he is 6'7" wing. So that's what I'm saying. You said, will he see time with McCain? Yeah. McCain is a point guard or shooting guard.
Yeah,
6'7" wing. That's a small forward.
Right. McCain, Maxey,
a small forward.
Bailey, Paul George, and Embiid. And I'm going with Oubre, Grimes, Yabusele, and Bono off the bench. 9 rotation, maybe 10 if Edwards can get 12 minutes in there a game.
Edwards is I think Edwards.
This going well as a chameleon.
Now, I'm gonna take out Paul George because I believe we can trade Paul George for Giannis. And like I said,
well as a chameleon, dog.
I'm standing on business. Paul George for Giannis out of the Kumba.
First of all, this is why
This is insane, bro.
both of y'all.
Standing on business.
That's the Cowboy coming out. If you was a GM for the Bucks and you seen how Paul George's season ended, why would you trade Giannis?
Because I'm giving you two future picks, King DV. When you start recording backstage stuff, 2 future picks.
That's wrong. That's not what you said, but go ahead, bro.
That's what I said, bro.
Not for Paul George. Paul George,
Bro, I have text messages that said I'm drafting Ace Bailey and nobody else, bro. I have text messages. I have the proof I said that, bro. Why would I trade the 3rd pick when I know we get Ace Bailey now? I know. I have the inside. The Spurs were Harper. I have the inside.
Listen.
There's a 99.5% chance they said today that Sixers get Ace Bailey. You know why I know?
But the point I'm saying is my starting lineup who I want next year will be I put Maxey, it'll be Grimes, Ace, PG, and Embiid. That's my starting lineup. Because then what that does is that fortifies the bench. So now on the bench, I got McCain as a point guard. I can bring Justin Edwards in. People forget about Ricky Council. It's just so many options. And then Yabusele be my backup power forward. And then now I got Bona as my backup center. We get younger. We got
yes,
we can move around. Then people forget another point guard we got in there.
Oubre off the bench with the second unit.
I forgot about Oubre. Off the bench is crazy. That's a nice bet. Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's a full team, bro.
15 points off the bench, bro. I guarantee you.
That's a full team. That's a full team. And Drummond's gonna try now. I'm trading Drummond. He opted in. Him and Aaron Gordon. Now
he is a part of the package.
I'm packaging Aaron Gordon and Drummond in a pick. If we can get one player just to get them off the books, them two I don't really want no more. But
absolutely.
So if you could trade, not to cut you off, but if you could trade a pick, Drummond and the other guy, like to the Bucks for Kyle Kuzma, would you?
No.
Kyle Kuzma? Did you say? I think you want to say Giannis. Oh, God.
No, they're not trading Giannis for that. They're not trading Giannis for that. All right, Bobby Portis.
No.
I'm thinking of names. I'm just thinking of names. That's in the Bucks.
Listen, what we got?
No way.
We drafted Ace Bailey. Why we need Kyle Kuzma? We got Justin Edwards.
Portis for Drummond. Portis for Drummond, I may consider.
They wouldn't even do that.
All right. Not the third pick. Not the third pick. I'm just saying a future pick. Gordon.
That's what I said to you in backstage.
No, you did.
And honestly, y'all got to think about salary cap. We gotta be flexible because signing Yabu and Grimes is our first 2 priorities other than drafting Ace. So we got to figure out we can get both of them back first.
Right, that's a fact. That's a fact. But what if we can?
I really hope we sign Grimes. I think we will sign back Yabusele, but I really hope we sign
I think coming back. It's the Grimes one, but
it's Grimes that I'm waiting to get signed.
But he's restricted Grimes, so that means we can match any offer. That's the good thing.
Okay. All right, good.
So what player would y'all want off the Bucks if it's a future pick? Gordon and Drummond. No, don't say Giannis. Because Giannis is not going to come here for that.
Why are we fixated on the Bucks? I don't want none of them.
Well,
who would you trade them for, Dave? Who would you trade them for?
Bobby Portis is a serviceable backup big.
Listen,
Bobby Portis, I'll trade Drummond for Portis.
If they did something dumb like that with Drummond and Bobby Portis,
yeah, I'll take Bobby Portis for Drummond.
We're getting younger. That's another thing Daryl talked about. We're getting younger. So what I'm saying is, even if we get Drummond and Aaron Gordon out of here for some cash, all that, it gives the younger guys more opportunity. That's what people don't understand. Y'all talking about minutes. That's how you free up minutes. Hey, you know what? Let me get these guys out of here so we can get minutes. He bringing as
a coach, the Nastis will be a coach on the Sixers if he ain't playing a lick of minutes, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
But
he ain't playing a lick of minutes, bro. But Aaron Gordon is opting in, Oubre opted in, and somebody else is opted in.
And Drummond is opting in.
Player option. So yeah. So Aaron Gordon can get traded.
I think even though Aaron Gordon, because I actually still was watching games losing, Aaron Gordon at the end of the season actually had a good season.
He did. He did.
So, but if he's gonna be on the team, I don't want him being as involved. If he the third, fourth guard, cool. He can come in every now and then, put his points up, and he a veteran.
Right.
But at the same
If
time,
Davis rest or something like that, yeah, I'm with it.
I like the youth we got, because they realize that Paul and Embiid are older, so we got to get younger. So I like the movement that Dell is going in this way. It's like he realized last year, bro, you got Caleb Martin got hurt, Maxey got hurt, Embiid got hurt, Paul George got hurt, McCain got hurt. McCain was going to be the rookie of the year.
Listen,
bro,
told y'all the brotherhood. McCain was going for the rookie of the year. It was his.
Yeah, it was it. He still averaged the most points. He was out for 4 months.
The league finished. He averaged 18.6, the highest on all rookies. Castle has 17.
I think people so focused. This boy always do this. But anyway, we always do that. He need to stop. He needed whatever's in his cup. He need to get rid of it. But they focus on the nails and all the stuff that don't matter. McCain been a baller. Every time I seen him, he's always been nice. So we had. Anyway, now that Dave going, Dave was tripping in the messages and he knew it. And I'm glad that we got the top 3 pick because I just always like Ace Bailey for us. But also I feel like people sleeping on Harper would be a dope point guard for us.
I dig it. We definitely still need a lights out shooter. I think we need a 3-point shooter regardless. Still, we haven't had one since JJ Redick. Like a knockdown. No, like a knockdown. Maxey shoots threes at a high clip, but I'm talking about like a
Maxey shoots a high clip.
Like a off the bench.
Listen, Maxey shoots a high clip. Grimes shot over 40-something% last year.
No, he did.
Guard to space the floor. Ace can shoot the ball. We know Paul George can shoot the ball. We know what Embiid can. This space, and you sit off the bench. That's what I'm saying. That's what
off the bench. We need like
we can add
guy. Somebody sit in the corner. Danny Green, like somebody like that, like somebody that come in can give you 9 points, 12 points, all threes.
We can get a veteran like that. That's what I'm saying. I like this. And I'm glad you brought up Oubre. Oubre off the bench with Justin Edwards or Yabusele or Bon, like, bro, that's a tough bench, bro. McCain as the backup point, bro, that's a tough listen. And people forget just because they starters don't mean he's not gonna mix. You'll have minutes with Maxey McCain on the floor to say. I think people
everybody gonna mix. I said they all gonna play the same minutes.
Depending on who we playing and matchups and stuff like that.
We only have one player that's not in the starting lineup. We have McCain and Grimes. We switched that. They both want to play the same minutes and still playing with everybody else, regardless of how it goes. So either one are as effective off the bench. McCain's a scoring guard and he's a playmaker. He shoots the three.
That's what I think. See, my thing is, I'm coming for revenge. I'm thinking about when a team, Maxey to get the rest, and now I got McCain coming in. It's like, oh my God, bro. It's like that's how I look at it. I look at it like that. Or
all these people that we got play defense, bro, and that's the thing about it.
It's gonna be tough, man. It's just, but it all comes down to my guy.
And we can put it together. Yeah, no, it does. We are championship bound with Joel Embiid. We go as far as he go. I'm sorry.
First of all, you just filled your cup up. Now you're saying timeout. What's going on, man?
Y'all know I can hear everything that you said. Now Dave is going. I heard everything.
We wasn't hiding.
Cool.
Like
we live. We live. You gonna hear regardless. Yo, look.
Listen. So the reason why I said what I said, right, is because I'm one of those Sixers fans that's frustrated because of things that's been occurring year in and year out.
Be frustrated.
We're doing this. That's what we're doing. Anyway.
Finish your point, bro. Go ahead. I'm
one of the Sixers fans. They don't finish your point, bro. Like y'all think this is game, bro. Like this like crazy down here.
You get on camera and come back talking about the stage we talking about 50 minutes ago. We bro.
Yeah, we was having a good conversation.
We really agreed on what's going to happen if
y'all always agree. Here's the thing, right?
We actually don't.
No, that's NFL. That's NFL. So, all right, what do you say? I'm a Spurs fan.
I'm hoping that they take the number 2 and try and fleece one of the teams, fall back. I want 6 and Bilal for 2. But the Spurs have the 14. So Spurs have the 14.
I mean, the Spurs have a lot of capital.
So if I was the Spurs with Wemby, I'm not trading for Giannis. I'm actually I'm trying to get another shooter, and they really got moves to make. They got 2 top picks. The Spurs can really. They got
Spurs
Fox
can be
already.
right back up there, especially if Wemby excels again, and damn, they're gonna be the
So
best.
what they were saying is like I told y'all in the text message is that they were trying to see what they're going to do with that number 2 pick because they're trying to lure Chris Paul to play at least another year with them.
Oh, speaking of that, he played all 82 games, y'all. He had a great.
He did. I will give it to him. I didn't expect it. I ain't gonna lie. When he went to Spurs, I'm like, this nigga ain't playing that whole fucking season. But he played every game, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. He played every game. And some games he was very effective. He was.
Oh, he like Nipple Bilal from Washington.
Okay.
He cool.
He been doing his homework.
They're cool young players. I mean, but Harper would be cool for y'all.
Harper's tough, bro. I feel like people are sleeping on Harper. I like
Harper is cool for y'all too, though, because of the Chris Paul. Because I guess Fox and Harper could play together. Like, you know, it's what it is.
They both point guards though.
But you know,
so that means.
But Harper is more of a playmaker.
So
De'Aaron is
you
more.
know what's so crazy, Dave?
It could work.
What's so crazy is that they said that AI messed up the whole thing. AI messed up the whole.
I've seen that tape. I've seen that.
Yeah, and I want to know y'all guys' thoughts about it. Like, you know, do y'all think that he really messed it up, or do y'all think that the Sixers didn't really know what to do at that point because he was more of a scoring guard?
No, he was always a scorer, bro. I don't think that.
Yeah, we went to the finals, so no, they knew what to do. I'm saying the point I think they was making is really no pure point guards left. So AI, you forgetting Georgetown and stuff. AI is not. He was a point guard. They moved him to shooting guard because he just naturally was a gifted scorer. But I don't think they messed it up. It's just I can see they saying a trend. They realize, oh my God, we can have these hybrid guards and have a point guard that can also score. And the game kind of went that way. And honestly, that started there, but it really changed when Steph came into the league. And the team started looking for more score. That's the Stephs, the Dames. It kind of really went all the way there. Because even when AI was playing, you still had Jason Kidd and Steve Nash and all of that stuff. So it's like they forget. It was just we decided to put our best scorer at shooting guard. And that's because we had 4 other people that couldn't score. But at the same time, you know, I don't think he messed it up. I think it was a good decision. You know, we got to the finals day. So
at the beginning, didn't they have Stackhouse at 2? At the beginning.
Would you have put never mind. Yeah. They did have Stackhouse, but
no, I'm saying they had him at 2.
He was the leading scorer and the starter team.
Honestly, that's one of the moves too. I would have made them get along. I'd have kept Stackhouse. It's a lot of things we messed up back then. But
cooking real quick. Hold on.
Can cover up shortcomings on defense. Fox not bad defender either. No, I agree with you, but I feel like
that's fine. But I think Harper would be.
But hold on, you said a 1-2.
Yes.
S8. Sorry, it's trash.
Harper and Star would be good.
He's trash. Sorry, it's trash. He's trash. Harper's tough. That's not a 1-2 punch. Sorry, trash. Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you because
Star trash though.
Yeah, Star trash. Like I watched the Thompson twins and all them play. First of all, last year, do y'all even pay attention to the number 1 pick? Who's the number 1 pick last year in the NBA?
That's the white bull. What's his name?
No. I'm asking for a reason. Think about it.
Go ahead. No, wasn't the bull from Atlanta?
See, look. I'm just saying, nobody paid, bro.
The first one.
They ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. Those French players went like 1 and 2, bro.
What did they do?
The number one pick in that draft was his name was I'm gonna butcher his name, but it's Zachary Richardshire.
Yes,
something like that. From
Atlanta. And then Sarr went say, yeah. The first guys went
I actually think the Rockets should have played. I give you another one. The Rockets got a good young team. And now I know they don't like Darnold no more. It's a player named Will talking about shooters and toughness. I like Reed Shepherd. See, and I give you another one. Look, if we really want to do fantasy, Will, and we talking about shooters, do the Lakers want Austin Reeves? That'd be my shooter right there. Do they want him?
Oh,
they're gonna keep him. If Brown come back, they're gonna keep him.
No, tell what you want, but I'm telling you, Harper would be a good addition for the Spurs.
He basically said, I know what he's saying on the phone. That's what he's saying. Like,
I know what you're trying to do, but yeah, I get it.
You said,
It's worth a shot.
I get what he's saying. He like, this be good for the future. He trying to Howie Roseman. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. He trying to do a Howie.
Remember, they stop answering his calls. They'll probably stop answering your calls too, man.
Crazy? He put him on hold.
He just push it.
Yo, did you see the unscripted day?
And we see it 2 on 5.
Did you see the unscripted?
Yeah, yo, that was funny, bro.
It was crazy.
Yo, he really had the elevator music going. They was they like, no,
He was like, they saying like they're not answering my calls. Like,
He said we got a better offer. Oh, okay. He said, when he turned, it was like, I don't know why they don't want to trade with us. I cried because I already know that was a joke.
We are tired.
You know why?
He said, "League tired of it,
bro. Your number is blocked. Besides anybody in Philadelphia, you
that's what I said. He should have called. He should have called from a Google Voice number.
Yep.
It changed the zip code.
But once he say, "Hey, this is Howie Roseman," they click.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I hear you, bro.
Yo, but what's crazy is,
right up on me, man.
But this is why you stay diligent and you have faith, because we still got the player we wanted anyway.
Yeah.
So
which a lot of people fell in the draft, but that was just wild. It's just like the rich get richer. The
I want to know,
draft, and you still get a top 7 prospect is just crazy to me.
You gotta see that.
Hold on, because I want to know what y'all think about this comment about Daryl Morey, real quick, since we stuck on the NBA, because on national radio, or not national, but Philadelphia radio and everything like that, they were basically bashing Daryl Morey. So I want
before we go to that, hold on, wait. Oh, I knew he was going the if. He cleared it up a little bit, but the if was the issue. The if was the fifth. We all the if.
Yeah. The if was the little,
But when I watched the clip, and it didn't sound right, but I don't think he meant anything by. He basically just was explaining that at this moment, the prognosis is good, his knees doing good, and all of that. So he's saying when Joe Embiid, he expect if he plays, he's going to be back to the high level. But the if sounded like you thought he may not play, but at the same time, I think in his mind, it's like we've done everything right sometime, and sometime the knee still messed up, so you don't know. Right. But I don't think it meant like, oh my God, I don't expect him to come back. Or, oh my God, it's going bad, because he said.
But that's how it's Philadelphia. You know how they're going to take it.
Yeah. So, but definitely the if you read it, you be like like, what you?
I mean, it's all a bunch of possibilities. We want him to get a full recovery from his knees and be fully healthy. He is an MVP level guy. We know Joel can score 30, 10, and 1/2.
He's just a great player himself.
And we'll be up 20 at halftime. But so I do hope for a speedy recovery. I hope he takes his time. I actually hope that he don't rush back. Take full time to heal.
Yes.
Then come back. I don't want you to come back just because, like, all right, we lose a couple games.
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna play advocate real quick. So if Joel Embiid, we know how great he is. We know what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against him. But if he doesn't rush to come back, do y'all feel like this team, that's the people that they want to bring back, if we do get Ace and everything like that, do you think that team could keep us afloat until he comes back?
Yes.
Why?
Why? His name is Tyrese Maxey. I watched Quentin Grimes score 40 points without Maxey or Embiid. He was cooking people. Ace,
he was injured, bro.
I believe in Ace. I believe in McCain. I believe in Oubre. I like what I see from Bona. I like what I see from Justin Edwards. I believe in everybody on his team except for PG. He got a lot to show me. But if PG's healthy, he makes a difference.
I do.
He's potting again. He's potting again, y'all. He's potting again. He's doing what we're doing here. He's potting again.
He do that's fine.
But during the regular season, yes. As long as we stay afloat in the playoff race, yes, that's good enough to stay afloat. Now, if you're talking about into the playoff, no. But we talking about to stay afloat, yes. I like that team.
That's what I'm saying, stay afloat.
Yeah, I do.
And I believe Tyrese Maxey is getting better every year, and I
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. He is getting better every year.
McCain was injured, Maxey was injured, Paul was injured. So many injuries, bro. McCain come back. McCain was matter of fact, when everybody was healthy, McCain was one of the consistent players.
Oh, they was cooking.
A lot of them, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? So I believe if this team is healthy, top 3 in the East.
So they forgot when the only stretch we was healthy, I think it was like 10-4 or something like that. When it was listen.
Top
So
3 in the East, bro.
I agree with Will though, because I feel like Embiid was telling them he was hurt last year, and they kept forcing him out there. He shouldn't have been out there if he was there.
And that's why I text.
Bro,
that's why I text that the organization felt Embiid, because if he says that he was hurt, but then that switched with the narrative with the national media, and they sat up there and said, "Hey, he shouldn't have played in the USA game. He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have played for that team if he knew that he was hurt."
See this? Why do y'all keep doing that? Why do y'all keep saying don't go get Olympic gold, but it was okay when he risked his same health to play against the Knicks? Why do people keep doing that?
Yeah,
he wasn't
honestly, that may have been his only Olympic game. So you gotta understand that. That's a once in a 4 year. That's a once in a lifetime, once in a 4 year thing, bro.
And to be honest, we don't win gold without Embiid.
He said that he only did it for his son, to show his son that when he get older that you know I played US and I won a gold medal for US. That's what he said he did it for, bro. Like, to be honest with you, so I'm not opposed to that, bro. Like, at all.
What I'm saying, I feel like people keep going. It's like they selfish. That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of fans. They don't really care about the players as humans. If you didn't like playing in the Olympics, listen. If you didn't like him playing in the Olympics, then he shouldn't have came back and rushed back and helped us almost beat the Knicks on one leg.
I said that the victories. I said he shouldn't be playing.
Bro.
He rushed back and retweaked it in the third quarter.
He rushed back for the fans and help the team. If Embiid don't rush back, that injury don't happen in Golden State.
Nope. He rushed back because the media was like, you know, he can play, he can do that, and he came back.
And he really couldn't. Then you look at this boy was averaging almost 38 points on one leg, bro, against the Knicks. And people still talk about, what he can and cannot do. You tripping. And B should have been more selfish and said, listen, I can't play. I'm not healthy enough. He risked his career. Think about it. He risked his knee for the same fans that's complaining now.
Can I ask y'all a question? How often do y'all be browsing Twitter?
This can
Here
go
and there. I mean, I don't know. You tell.
No, I'm just asking because it's gonna go with what you just said, right? I've seen get that lazy African off my team. I've seen a lot of things on Twitter that's toxic.
Oh, I ain't worried
about that.
I ain't worried about that.
That's
there was people that was mad and calling them. I have a friend that was the show, Aaron. He should have played for his own country. People have issues.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said that? You said it?
Friend of the show, Aaron. He was mad. He's talking about he should have played for his. All this craziness. So no matter what you do in life, people always gonna have something to say. But the reason why I cut you off, I'm not saying that's not a good topic.
No.
I don't want to focus on the negativity because they do that with all black athletes and stuff like that. I'm not focused. No matter what you do, I see craziness about LeBron, KD, Steph, everybody. It's the same, bro. I don't focus on that.
We are two different Libras because me, I'm with the shits. I want to debate that or what you're saying.
But I'm letting you know, you got to pick your battles. They not worth my time. So what I'm saying is, if you focus on everybody that has something negative to say, that's taking away the time for you to keep doing what you're supposed to be doing and winning. You can take that to the bank, Dave.
No, you can, but at the same time, like I said, content creating that plays into the factor.
I'm listen. I'm not saying listen. You know what? And that's why it's good to have different personalities. Me, when I see a bunch of negativity, that means I'm doing the right thing. I'm keep doing what I don't focus on that. Life is, we got enough to worry about. I ain't focused on that. Like I'm cool on that. And a lot of times they ain't got no posts, no followers. Are they real? Like I don't focus on nigga. I can't.
No, they real. They just not posting.
No, they want attention. They need a hug. They need a hobby. I don't focus. I can't focus on that. It's too much real stuff out there. For me, I ain't focused on that. Collecting picks and having a smart one, but Utah trade away Donovan, Gobert, and cry about not getting it. Because Utah's a bad place. I'm happy for them.
Certain markets is just not it, bro. All right.
gonna
But
tell you.
that's true. OKC did the right thing though. That's all.
Listen, what's crazy about OKC is they might win a championship this year.
No, they won't.
I said Mike, Dave. We don't know that. I ain't
No,
gonna
they
say no.
won't.
He definitely said Mike, bro. But yeah.
No. I know he said Mike. I know he said Mike.
They're in the playoffs. Okay. Anyway.
It's a tight game right now. It's 78-77, third quarter, 5 minutes left. The game 6.
They might
Who
win
win
it
it?
this year.
Who win it?
It is tie game, 78 up.
Okay.
They might win the championship this year. I'm saying their whole team is young and they got a bunch of picks for the next 5-6 years, bro. OKC is set up.
They set up.
Which was crazy. Had they got our pick at 6 or 7,
Crazy.
they would have had the 7th pick and maybe been playing in the finals.
Listen,
Maybe could have traded that pick to somebody else with somebody else, bro.
They GM is A1.
Yeah.
They are.
Bro.
They are. They way better than our damn GM. I'll tell you that.
Somewhat. I think you give them too much hard time. It's not our GM. We don't have
No.
him.
No. Positives about Daryl Morey. Positives about Daryl Morey.
But
he got rid of that Al Horford contract. Not saying Al Horford was a bad player. I don't think he was deserving of that contract.
I'm sure wasn't. I'll tell you one thing. Player.
He had great drafts. He had great drafts.
Really well.
The Ben Simmons situation, he did handle that well.
He didn't handle that well.
No, he did.
So
he did.
No, he didn't.
How he didn't? How?
He had plenty of opportunities to get a marquee player for Ben Simmons.
First of all, I can give you the first one. I wanted the Halliburton trade. First of all,
I did too. From Sacramento. When he was in Sacramento.
Secondly, when we traded Ben, he admitted that when he came to Philly, see the problem with Daryl is analytical. He don't have a people part. He admitted that when he came to Philly, he got close to Embiid. He said, I never really talked to Ben and didn't really establish a relationship with him. He did not handle that situation well. That's where the disconnect started. That's where the whole Ben ain't want to come and all of that stuff. He did not handle it well. And to prove it is how he handled James Harden. He doesn't handle people well. Carmelo, Chris Paul, there's a plenty of issues where he goes by numbers. He don't deal with people the right way. So no, he didn't handle that well. He has a people.
No, I understand that logic. But what I'm saying is with Ben Simmons, he was what? A 2-time All-Star at that point? Right?
I'm talking about how did he handle the trade well?
So
what did we get back?
He didn't establish a relationship with him. So you walk into a new office.
I'm saying.
Only talk to somebody.
So I'm gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold y'all. When the trade happened, he went to Brooklyn. James Harden came here. I was happy. Not the fact that I thought we was going to get James Harden on the Rockets. The fact that we knew that James Harden was going to be a floor general and he was going to be able to take the shots that we thought that.
How did that work out for us?
No, I'm not saying it worked out great. I'm just saying at the time when it happened, I was happy because I'm like, okay, you got this dude not showing up. No. After he had,
I'm about to read the Halliburton trade. You finish. Go ahead.
No. The Halliburton trade. I know what you're talking about. What I'm saying is
having two Tyrese here would have been crazy, bro.
I'm just trying to talk. I know.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I just thought that we just debated, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
Are the Pacers in the East Finals for the second year in a row? All right, let me check. Okay, cool.
No, I'm not saying nothing about Halliburton.
Yeah,
because I know that was a dumb move where when he was in Sacramento, we could have traded for him.
Ben should have been in Sacramento,
right? But at the same time, yeah, that was dumb. But at the same time, I think that he wanted to do everybody justice at that point. Like I'm just looking at it from that standpoint where you got a 2-time All-Star. You got Doc Rivers at the time. He was the coach. You got Embiid that he don't know how that relationship went because, like you just said, he didn't really talk to Ben like that. He talked to Embiid.
Well, he also said that he wished he would have handled it differently.
He admitted that. He said, I handled that wrong.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I think that getting Ben Simmons out of here at that moment, because think about it. It's like being in a relationship. Yo, listen. I can't even get my point across without y'all joking, bro.
It take you 40 minutes to get there. get to the point.
What I'm saying is, right? It's like being in a relationship. You sit up there and say, "Okay, this is the girl that I want to be with," but then certain things happen to the point where it tarnished the relationship. That's what happened with James Harden. But at the time, to be willing to shoot, willing to stretch the floor, willing to pass the ball, be a floor general, and so forth. He can help out the team.
And in hindsight, you got to the same round that you've been getting to before. So did you improve or not? Listen, I'm about to mess you up, Dave. All I want is results. Who said that? No, who said that?
Because I know who said it, because your voice and how you did it.
You said it. So what I'm saying is, if the results are the same, you basically made a lateral movement. That was a lateral movement. What he did was he took his personal relationship with James over the best deal on the table. That's not a good GM move, because that deal with Halliburton he was a younger player, ascending player, cheaper contract. Everything about that situation was better than the James Harden trade.
Tyrese Halliburton. Imagine Tyrese Halliburton here with Tyrese, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
They was going to throw in Harrison Barnes and all of that, bro. That would have been a crazy trade for us.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I think, and that's why he admitted.
Was that not the trade? Halliburton coming here with Tyrese and Embiid. Was that not the
Harden trade?
I never said that was not.
I like James Harden, bro, but I wanted the Tyrese Halliburton.
How you ask me a question and to talk over me, bro?
I'm sorry, bro.
like how do you do that?
You're very angry, bro. But go ahead.
I'm not. I'm just asking the question.
You wait all week to get on here and go crazy.
Like, it's crazy, bro. You're angry, bro. Go ahead.
I don't wait all week. See, I don't sit around and do all this. I got other shows. I got other things that I'm doing.
Brother, you were so angry you wouldn't even respond to my text. Cut the
bro. Yeah, it's crazy.
You are my friend, David.
I think that you've been thinking about your response.
Right? I feel like that. You know, even though y'all got your own little solo thing going on, but y'all my friends, right?
What you talking about? Can you just answer the question, bro? I don't know what you talking about, bro.
Oh my
so
God.
Anyway, what I'm talking about is
no more jungle juice for you.
I don't have jungle juice. I don't have that problem. I don't have that problem. I'm not slurring my words or nothing.
Put your cup up.
Or you can't be a man. Be a man.
It's pineapple juice.
That's it.
Yes. Yes. So anyway, as I'm saying, right?
Tequila go good with pineapple juice, don't
it? I don't have tequila.
Okay. Get
to
your point.
Right. Get to your point, Cocaine Bear. Go ahead.
Y'all got it. I'm done.
Get to your point. Halliburton was the best trade. I love James Harden, bro. So I love the trade because, like you said, it was a lateral trade, but it was for a player that was going to play. That's the only thing I wanted. Ben wasn't playing. Ben was acting crazy. It was.
Ben would have played. He had a tantrum because the GM alienated him. That's the point I was trying to make at the beginning. People always go with the outskirt, and then for some reason in this fan base they turned on him. Oh, he's not that. Be honest. Were we ever this bad like we was last year with Ben? When Embiid used to miss all them times and Ben was playing, Ben actually would play better when Embiid was out. He would keep us afloat. I feel like people forget because they're not really fans. They just go for Twitter and headlines. So I get another one. Are we going to bring up how Tobias took the Pistons and they could have won the first round? Y'all didn't like him either because his contract. Were we ever this bad when Tobias was here? I feel like the fans are a problem, and they don't really know what they be talking about. They just emotional. And I feel like they need to start supporting their team. I watch other fan bases when their team is getting smoked. They clapping, they supportive. Man, I watch games, bro. When we it's a tie game, they start booing. Come on, bro. Like we got to do better. But at the same time, I feel like us losing what we did this year also is a humbling for the fans. Appreciate what you got. We might not be champions, but there's a lot of teams that would love to have an Embiid and have this issue as a top 3 pick. They would love to be in this position. X the Hornets, the Wizards, the Jazz. There's so many teams. Like, shit, I'll take them problems. I feel like people are ungrateful. I really feel like that. And before the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they was calling my quarterback trash and said the coach should be fired too. All of a sudden, it went away. But I didn't forget. We are ungrateful fan base. You included, DV.
Philadelphia, New Jersey, Delaware. They don't know how to treat the players. I get it.
They treated AI bad too. They try to change it now.
No, AI, Donovan, keep going.
I know.
They treated a lot of players like they treat a lot of players bad.
To this day, they say Donovan threw up in the Super Bowl, and that didn't even happen. He threw up in another game. To this day, they act like he wasn't a good quarterback, but Donovan still led us in every category when it comes to quarterback. Still got the most yards, wins, and everything. Like we talking about talent. Let's be real. What talent did Donovan have on offense? Come on, man.
He had James Thrash, Todd Pigston, Freddie Mitchell. That's the 3 receivers he had.
Freddie Mitchell, man. Let's go. Man.
He had
T.O.
No, he had Brett Sellett.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about the first top. When we were going to the NFC championships. But then when T.O. came here, we got to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but the playoffs, people forget Donovan got us to the Super Bowl. T.O. didn't play in the playoffs. So what I'm saying is even that, people forget. People are like, oh, y'all got T.O., we find the Super Bowl. Great. Congratulations. But them games in the playoffs, them 2 games played in the playoffs, there was no T.O. Donovan and the team did that.
T.O. was hurt, yeah.
What I'm saying, he came back in the Super Bowl. So what I'm saying is it still was on Donovan back. I'm just saying the fans, they go crazy. I watch other fan bases have lesser talent players and they revere them. Oh my God, this is such and such. I'm looking at it like we've had a bunch of legends. We don't even give Dr. J enough praise. The Sixers won't even make AI part of the organization. I can keep going.
Bro.
It's so many things, but then when the players
tapping into something else.
Good. It's turning into what it's going to turn into.
No, you're tapping into something else. Because
I don't want to tap into nothing over there, but go ahead.
Why you gotta do this, dog? I was dead serious, dog. Like it had nothing to do with what you talking about, bro.
It is ungrateful. I will rant.
No, Philly. No, it's the Philadelphia sports team fan base.
The sports radio is trash.
Exactly. Trash. It's the fan base that's ungrateful.
Trash.
Bro, think about it. All right, Will, I don't mean no bias.
You good.
If you go to Texas, certain parts of Texas, because certain parts of Texas are Texans fans. But if you go to certain parts of Texas, they are exactly how Will is. They have that hope. No, listen. Listen.
I'm just there.
Listen. They have hope. They know George Pickens is a number 1 receiver in heart. They know that they got a good draft pick, number 1 draft pick at Booker. They know what they got in a team, and they feel like that they got hope that they can have a good year to the point where they can go to the playoffs,
the NFC Championship,
and then make something happen.
Absolutely.
My man,
why can't
pause? He tipsy. So what we doing is look at it. Yo, listen.
I don't know if you're talking about me or you, DB.
Oh,
I am.
So anyway, yeah, we went off track, but yeah, I do feel like we don't appreciate our athletes enough. We as a fan base, I think we should do better because, like I said, I see them rewrite history. AI is my favorite athlete of all time. I know how bad they treated him. That Denver trade was stupid. Not getting him any help was stupid. The way they used to focus on him, try to call him a thug and all the craziness, that was stupid. The way the NBA tried to rig and get him out the league was crazy, was prejudice. There was so many things going on. But now, because he's older, mature, and everybody, they changed the view. They treated him so bad. The fans, the real ones loved him, but I'm talking about the NBA as a whole. People don't realize AI carried the league for a while. Before Kobe became Kobe and all that, they was looking at AI, bro. AI was the one that Kobe said, I need to go and watch Sharks to learn how to play against AI.
He did say that. That's a fact.
I know. What I'm saying is the dressing, everything he did, he carried the league, but they ain't want to give him that credit. But when it comes to Philly, going back to Philly, yes, I don't think we appreciate our athletes, bro. Like, I don't think we appreciate our athletes enough. We wait till either they pass away or we wait till they finally win. Then it's like, oh.
Well, I definitely know that's not the case, Dave, because today, after I came from an interview or whatever like that, I'm listening to sports radio, and they saying that we're gonna go 9-8 because Jalen Hurts is not all that. He's not the guy. Like we witnessed on the biggest stage.
I want to hear this from Will because he's a Cowboy fan. Will, could you imagine y'all won the Super Bowl and your local radio is saying y'all gonna go 9-8 and your quarterback ain't the guy?
I ain't gonna lie, that's some hating shit, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you.
You just won the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm taking them off my presets. Like, no way.
I don't listen to no Philly sports. I stopped that years ago. That's
So as an Eagles
9-8. I said we just won the Super Bowl, my man.
So as an Eagles content creator, I have to because they have Kelsey on there.
No.
Listen. Hear me out. They got Kelsey on there, so I got to report on that. I got to report on BG being on there at times when he is. Nick Sirianni is on there throughout the season, so I got to report on those things. So I got to listen to 94.1 WIP. I gotta listen to that.
I'm letting you know, Dave, just like that dark side of Twitter that said negativity, you don't have to listen to anything you don't want to. That's negativity over there. 95 of the stuff they say is BS. You can be a great content creator and not fall into that realm. A lot of stuff they say is BS, bro. The same channel that said Nick didn't know how to coach and should be fired before the season started. Those same people.
They said that, they said that today too.
These same people, bro, they do not know what they're talking about, and they just say anything just to get clicks. You do
they
not.
Said that they too. They said Nick Sirianni had a coloring book the whole year, and the coordinators did all the work.
What I'm saying is, I'm paying attention to that. See, maybe that's the issue why you come on here so angry. You listen to too much negativity.
No.
Switch. Yeah,
bro. Yeah, bro. Switch. We love you, bro. Like 94.1. No,
we do love you.
You good, bro.
You switch it, man. That's what it is. I
you straight, bro. You
I
good.
Figured it out. It ain't
good,
Drake.
Bro.
It ain't Drake. It ain't none of that.
We good.
You just need to hear the love.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave. I want to choke this shit. I want to choke you.
In the word,
King TV is love.
I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad at what you just said.
In the words of Drake, give me a hug, man. It's
give me a hug, baby boy.
Let it go. But anyway, yeah.
I'm going to New York. I'm going to New York to be a part of the jury of the Diddy situation.
Where did we just? You see what I'm saying, bro? What? You gonna watch him walk out of there, free man? Go ahead.
He not.
That's how I know you ain't paying attention.
He not.
Are you paying attention, or you back to black?
I'm paying attention, and I see what he's trying to do. I see what's going on, and I see what Cassie is saying. I'm following it.
What do you mean he's trying to do?
He's trying to switch the judge, bro.
What is? Well, this boy, you get off Twitter, bro.
I'm not on Twitter. I'm not on Twitter, dog. That's not the only outlet I'm on.
Oh, that is new to me. I never heard that.
I haven't seen that reported anywhere, bro.
Yeah,
hey, Will, I'm tired.
I see. This boy, like this.
I didn't hear no report about switching the judge, bro. You never even mentioned that to me, bro.
I told you this off camera before we got on here.
Well,
First of all,
I don't remember, bro.
I
haven't seen it though. You seen it. I haven't seen it though.
How do we?
Have you sent it to the group? Because I didn't see it, bro.
So look. That's crazy.
They lie. They lie.
Look.
Tank versus Roach. Tank knocking him out in the 8th round.
Nah, man. I think this is going to be a great match again, man. Look, I love the way Roach was countering Tank, but I think Tank will be more prepared. I think this goes the distance, but Tank wins in unanimous decision.
So look, man, we living in Trump America now.
What is going on?
No, listen, hear me out. Dave, you said Tank is knocking him out when?
8th.
Okay. $10 bet.
But how did Trump get into this? I don't understand.
Because it's $10 bet. If I was sure, I'd have bet more. $10 bet. $10.
I love the
bet. You think we need to fight? Because you was rooting for Roach last time.
Exactly, and I'm rooting for him again.
Okay, cool. That's an easy bet. I wanted it. I want my $10 in quarters.
No, wait. So I know that you don't have a washer and dryer. Do you have a washer and dryer in your basement?
What the?
Why do people get quarters like that? Like, unless they wash their clothes. I'm asking.
I gotta watch it dry. I want it in quarters because I want you to feel ashamed and silly counting that money out because we know Tank is a way better fighter.
I'm not counting no money out, dog.
Then see, listen, like you make me say, don't tell a lie on me. I won't tell the truth. Don't make me start shooting back.
No, listen, I'm not going to count it out. I'm just going to give you the quarters.
6 of fame for 3 years. Don't make me start. Don't do that.
You want to do that.
Don't you start.
No, I just said that I will pay you out however you want it.
Hey, man.
But you're sitting up there not listening to me.
That was a cheesy response.
Is it a bet or not? I like the bet. Let's go.
We could bet. We could bet more than that.
Bet it.
We could bet more than that. Put your money where your mouth is.
Bet it. I said send out. It's Trump America.
What does that have to do with us, bro?
Terrorists.
There's too many Tariq fees.
So listen, watch this. I'm about to mess you up because you like the people that follow Trump don't know what tariffs is. Tariffs mean it's going to be cost more. So that means my $10 bet is really a $60 bet. Put 60 on it.
I ain't putting no $60 on the damn ropes.
Tariffs, they gotta go up. 60.
No, don't. No, I know what tariffs mean. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't do that.
Listen, and I'm about to bet on Canelo too. Keep playing.
Against who? Against who?
You don't know who Canelo fighting?
Against who?
Little Bud.
That's nice, man. I expect you to bet on Canelo. I expect that.
It's a 50-50 fight.
No, it's not. No.
Oh, man.
Not for you, bro. It's 70-30. I'm messing with you, Dave. I'm messing with you. But I expect for that.
You used to bet against Floyd too. I remember. Listen, I know what type of angle you do. You didn't tag it. I get it.
No,
situation.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll say it on here. I was a Floyd hater because the fact that, especially when we was at in the Northeast and we was watching the game, the fight. Yeah, I was betting against him. I
And
thought
how
I
that
thought he.
how the outcome happened. Bing, 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 bing. Do the sound effect, Lou. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing. Floyd done won again. Listen, all
Damn well.
this is gonna be a good fight. But I got Tank knocked him out in the 8th. And I believe when you watch the highlights, Roach used his jab well and he kept Tank off of him. But there were also opportunities where Tank could have dipped under that and countered and tagged him back. And I feel like Tank mentally wasn't where he needed to be. And I feel like this time you're gonna get full Tank. He might knock him out earlier than that. But I feel like I like Roach though. I think he's a good fighter. He got a bright future, but I just feel like Tank is on a rampage. And I see Tank definitely winning.
Decision Roach. Decision Roach.
Oh, that's your. Oh, you got decision Roach. Okay. If he couldn't beat him after taking a fake knee, he ain't gonna beat him this time. Come on, bro. That was his chance.
Yeah, I got unanimous decision.
That made up for this right here, because like I said, you got the Jake Pauls. You got.
Why are we mentioning what he doesn't? He's irrelevant.
Listen to what I'm saying. You got guys like that. That is getting fights, but not making the business money. Whereas this is making the business money.
Or something like that. Let's end this circus now. Picking on old veterans and old legends. I'm tired of that. I don't want to talk about him, man.
This is going to be a fight to see in August.
Yes, it is. Can't wait.
I'm rocking with Lamont Roach. I know Davis is a great fighter. I know that he's going to actually show up this time. But Lamont Roach, I'm rooting for the guy.
That's what's up, man.
Just like I'm rooting for Bud against Canelo. I'm rooting for it.
I just want to
Only because not saying that he's the better fighter or anything like that,
fight.
but I would like to see the underdog win. I would love to see that.
That's a 50-50 fight.
No, he would be an underdog if he got to go up in weight. He would be an underdog. Don't do that.
Right.
He'd be an underdog.
I think it's a 50-50 fight.
Come on, bro. Even if he go up in weight.
Not if you moving up, bro. Nah, that's 55-45. Ain't no way.
It's a 50-50 fight.
It's not. It's not, because they try to lure me in, and I'm not betting.
Yeah,
I'm not betting at all.
This is a 50-50 fight, man.
It is not, dog.
You betting on Bud? Bet 100 on it.
Lies, bro. I got bills, and I got a family, and I'm married, and I'm not doing that, and I'm not trying to.
Put the bet.
what's going on?
I'm good. You can sip your tea all you want to, bro. I'm not doing it.
So you want to do another $10 bet on this fight?
I said $10.
I said, all right, I'm picking Canelo.
It's stamped.
No, not on this fight.
Here,
You
folks.
said $10 on that fight too?
I said, yeah, I bet Tank the other one. You bet Roach $10 on that, and we betting on this fight too.
Okay, that's fine.
The bets have been placed, folks. Let's get it.
And I got another hypothetical. We talking about boxing now, but I want to go back a little bit to basketball. And this is directed to you, Dave. Number 2.
Number one. I'm right here. I'm at the first one.
When the Sixers are healthy next year, how far are they going? In your opinion?
That's the word, right? If the Sixers is healthy, 4th seed.
And how far in the playoffs?
4th seed.
And
Well, since you want to do that weird shit, right? Like he weird, bro. Like he.
Bro, how far do you step 4th seed? How far they get in the playoffs?
As always, that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna show you second round. Hey, Will, we clipping this up.
Clip it.
So you said
Clip
4th
it.
seed and second round.
That's that man opinion, man.
Listen,
Hey, listen, man.
So can we put another bet on this?
Man.
They're healthy. They're definitely higher than the 4th seed, and I'll go further than the second round. That's my pick. Can we put a bet on that?
So let me ask you a question, T-Bull.
What the? You mad because I'm drinking tea? Like,
Yes. No, with that, because you coming at me. You coming at me. No, fuck that. I'm sorry. I mean to curse.
Is that a bet? Is that a bet?
Huh?
I said we're gonna be higher than the 4th seed, and we're gonna further in the second round if we healthy.
That's a bet.
How much? Another bet.
Hey, calm down, boy. How much?
I love betting.
You said how much?
20.
All right, bet 20.
It is recorded.
So look. 10 on Canelo versus Bud.
Yep. I got
10 on Roach versus Javante. And then 20 on this right here.
Hey, Will, I like the. I'm keeping it light on you because for me, I would have made you lose. If you lose and we go to the finals, I'd have made you buy me a ticket to these finals while we in there. Made you watch it with me. But you know, I'm keeping it light. You know, we can do the $20. I feel like we was gonna be there. You know, I feel like buy me a ticket. The finals would have been dope. You know,
what finals?
You said East Finals. You said we wasn't gonna be past second round.
No.
Do you understand what I just?
It's a bet. We got $10 on both fights, and we got $20 that the Sixers will not finish 4th and will not go past the second round.
Yeah,
we have it live here, y'all.
No, I said they have finished 4th.
Right.
They have finished higher.
Yeah, only top 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, so everybody, just to clarify, if the Sixers get 4th or 5th or even less, King DV wins. If the Sixers finish top 3, NPR wins. That is the bet.
I take that. It's free money, baby.
Clip all that, because y'all in cahoots. Y'all in cahoots. So clip that, Will.
Whoa, I'm not betting.
Clip it, Will.
How about this? Listen, we can end the show like this.
I bet FanDuel, bro. We good.
But look, we can end the show like this. Where y'all think the Cowboys record gonna be at the end of the season?
10-7.
I don't bet y'all on my team. 12-5.
10-7.
Listen, it ain't gotta be money. We can
That's
make
your opinion, bro. That's your opinion. Cowboys won 12-5, bro.
10-7.
Cowboys 12-5. Eagles 11-6, bro.
10-7.
So that's the bet. So you got the Cowboys winning the division.
Absolutely.
That's a lie, because you didn't even believe that when you said it out your mouth. You
$10
didn't even believe that, bro. 10-7.
Bro, I'm not betting. Bro. I'm betting right now.
10-7.
Go 12-5, bro. If we don't go 12-5, bro, I got 2
pieces
of beer for y'all.
Hey, Will, what about what about next year? They don't go 12-5 and they disappoint. What are you doing?
I'm gonna take a week off.
Hey, Dave. In the beginning of this show, he was saying, "I believe in my team." Right?
Why are you talking like the ball from Malcolm in the middle?
Denver is blowing OKC out. This is going to Game 7.
Damn, bro. Like I'm trying to get my point across, and you
Sure,
sit
bro.
over there trying to tell me I'm talking about no net. That's the boy you talk about, right?
Bro, get what you gotta say, bro. Yeah, they are there. They going to Game 7. Denver.
We could do a gentleman's bet with like a pitcher of beer or something, man. I'm with it. I got you.
I'm cool with that.
No, that's you and Dave. That's you and Dave. Because I already know y'all not gonna go what you think.
You don't, bro. For you to say 10-7, you don't watch football, bro. You good.
I watch everything, bro.
You don't watch football.
I got Red Zone. I got my TV on my Eagles, and I also got
going 10-7. You don't watch football, bro.
on y'all Bulls.
You don't watch us, bro. You watch the Eagles, bro. Birds flying
I watch
high.
y'all
You know
too.
how I feel.
I watch y'all too.
I don't watch.
That's cute that you know how slow me.
Watch us,
Thank
bro.
you, bro.
See,
Thank
I
you.
have the casualty of watching
Dave,
both of you
Dave again.
because my wife is an Eagles fan. So I do watch the Eagles game because I'm also betting on games, and I also my wife is a dire Eagles fan. So I do watch your games. So you have to
Can you
I watch
compare our season to yours? You was able to watch all that joy and stuff. That got you through. That's a beautiful situation you in.
That's cute, bro. That's great. That's great, man. Shout out to Jazz. Shout out.
So what I'm saying,
Shout out to Jazz.
But what we're gonna do is,
all right.
I like the podcast because then nobody can change. Because DV like to change his thoughts and bets later.
I would never change my thought. Never.
You'll never change your thoughts because when I first met you, you was wearing a green jersey and a lighter hue. So don't act like you don't change your thoughts.
And I knew that was going to come up. Now,
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
you know what? I'm gonna keep it PG.
No, I want Paul George traded for Giannis, bro. What I said,
I'm gonna keep
man.
it PG, dog.
That's what I said.
I'm making this thing.
You seen
That's
Nick? Hey, Will, you seen Nick and you jumped on the wagon.
I'm making this thing. And that's it. And this is why.
The bets are placed. I can't wait, bro.
Never mind. So look, we did bet.
Mm-hmm.
And
You can't take it back now. It's gonna be.
I'm not taking the back for it, bro. I'm a man, bro.
Oh, I bet another one because we didn't talk about that. You said Tyrese wasn't worth his contract.
That's not what I said. When you said Tyrese Maxey is not stepping up, I said, so why did we pay him that much? That's what I said. I never said that he wasn't worth his contract. I never said that he wasn't worth an extension. I never said that. I said, why did we pay him that much? If you feel like that he wasn't worth, not he wasn't worth, but he wasn't doing enough for us to, stay afloat.
He's just not a number one option right now. But the money he deserved, he was worth every penny.
And he has to be, because listen, there's a guy named Chris Middleton that was once on the Milwaukee Bucks.
What are we doing?
Listen, hear me out. That Giannis was hurt, and Chris Middleton did step up, and then he got that contract.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes Tyrese Maxey contract different?
Why are we comparing Chris Middleton to Tyrese Maxey?
I'm just saying the number two guy.
You know how
on the team.
You know how old Chris Middleton was when he stepped up in the playoffs for the Bucks?
I'm not talking about how old they were or anything like that, bro. Stop keeping it TLC. Don't keep it TLC, dog. Keep it basketball.
Did you see Tyrese Maxey not step up in the playoffs? What are you talking about? He's just not a number one option.
Why though?
That's just what he is right now. He's not. He got to grow into it. That's normal. You're a Kobe fan, right? He wasn't the number one option when he came in the league. He was airballing stuff. What are you talking about? You have to grow into that. It takes time.
It's not the same. That's a bad argument.
You said, why is he not number one option? So why he not number one option?
That's a bad argument.
It's not. You got to give him time. He was playing his role. If I'm coming in and my role is to be the point guard, to be the distributor, and I'm the second option, and then I lose my other two. Actually, last year he was going to be a second or third option, and then all of a sudden I'm the number one guy, and they're double teaming me and they're blitzing me off. That's a total different mindset, bro. You want to really get down to details? It's a different mindset. That's just like you being on the team, the Eagles. When Jalen is hurt, that's a different team, different game plan. Teams know I can blitz them more. I can do a different mindset. I'm coming into training
totally
and I know I'm the third option. And now all of a sudden, Jordan not playing, Paul not playing, Caleb, everybody out. And now it's like, oh, I'm the number one on the scout report. Now all the teams just keyed on you. That's a different mindset. That's not, you can't just switch and be like that. It takes time.
That's different.
You said, why is he not stuck? It's not like he wasn't playing well. I'm saying he's not, the way he plays, he's not a number one option right now. He hasn't learned that he can affect the game in other ways other than scoring. He hasn't learned the ways to lead his team. He hasn't learned. It's things he's still learning, which is fine. He's still a young player. But that money he deserved. What are you talking about? I'm confused as why you're comparing. Then you compare him to Chris Middleton. What?
Because it's basketball.
You compared him to a veteran that was on a championship team. You know how long Chris Middleton been in the league? When he did that? And Giannis wasn't out the whole playoffs. Giannis was out a few games and he did that. Tyrese has done that. Tyrese can do it in a game or two. But if Giannis was out that whole year, they wouldn't have made the playoffs, Dave. Let's get into it. You think the Bucks would have made the playoffs if Giannis was out that whole year? Chris Middleton would have played well enough for them to get.
I'm not talking about
You're
that.
comparing him stepping up against the Nets when really he lucky KD foot was on that line. I know bad. We can really talk. He got lucky. He got lucky because KD hit that shot. If his foot is behind that line, they're eliminated. And then wasn't Kyrie injured? Wasn't James Harden injured too? Did Chris really step up, or he took advantage of an opportunity? Come on, man, that was a bad. You talking about bad? That didn't make sense. I don't know why you listen. Tyrese is a good player, but he's number 2 right now.
You're right. Hey, Dave, you're right, bro. I'm not even gonna go back and forth with you, bro.
You just went into details, and you just told me earlier you want to debate. I just went into the series that you said.
If we debate,
I went through that series, and I let you know he played well in that series, but he got lucky when KD foot was on that line. They would have lost that series.
If we debate, it's going to be a longer show.
It's to Tyrese, bro. That's not a good
comparison. Debate, it's going to be a longer show, bro.
No, it's not. I just broke down the whole series. You brought up that analogy. That's a bad analogy, bro.
Okay.
You compared a shooting guard, point guard to a small forward that's been in the league almost 8+ years and stepped up in 2 playoff games.
I'm not talking about that. So when I compared it, I was comparing it to contracts. Wasn't comparing it to the player. I wasn't comparing it to the player. I was comparing it to the contract that was.
Why hasn't he stepped up? You said because Chris Middleton. You said it like he stepped. Bro, listen. They also just traded Chris Middleton for Kyle Kuzma. Come on, bro.
Did the Bucks get a ring?
Is it not? Did Dame just not have Achilles injury?
What? I said, did the Bucks get a ring?
You talking about the year when Chris Middleton played?
Did the Bucks get a ring?
Yeah, because Giannis was amazing that year.
Okay. So,
I don't see the comparison. You should have compared Tyrese to like a Halliburton or a Fox.
No.
Why not?
Because
Jamal Murray. Now I'm gonna fix your theory. Jamal Murray would have been a perfect to say, hey, I watched Jamal Murray, Donovan Mitchell. These are similar type players that play similar type positions that has showed up in the playoffs and got big contracts, even though Donovan just got smoked. But Jamal Murray has stepped up, and there's games where Joker have played bad and Murray has stepped up. But we've also seen when Joker's out the game, Murray is not enough to be a contender. It's different when Joker's played. That's a good comparison right there.
But even that, like, how is he awarded that much money?
Bro,
If you say out your mouth, they wait. If you say out your mouth that he's not stepping up the way he should, you said that.
I didn't say nothing about his contract, though. The market dictates the value that you get. So you think if the Sixers would have came to Tyrese and said, we're not going to give you your extension, the full extension, we would have a Tyrese Maxey? You was willing to risk losing a Tyrese Maxey? We got people like Gobert that signed 2 major contracts. It's because of the market. He's not.
That's the dilemma that Daryl Morey and the Sixers faced with.
No, Tyrese deserves every penny. It's just when you realize, I feel like I go back to the ungrateful comment. You realize without Embiid, the holes in the team that people forget. So when Embiid is not there, you realize, oh my God, he covers up the rim. Oh my God, when Embiid is not getting a double team and now the double team is going to Tyrese, oh my God, it's not as, oh my God, he's having trouble.
We all know that.
Because
no basketball know that.
When it goes back, no, people don't. Because what it shows is we need to appreciate Joel a little more because this team.
We do appreciate Joel, but it's frustration.
No, we don't.
The frustration with
No, we don't. Fans don't appreciate Joel. If you look on that same Twitter you talking about, every Twitter person on there is saying trade Joel right now. That ain't true?
That's true. But I'm talking about people that know basketball.
Anyway, so back to what we were saying is I think Tyrese is a good number 2. He deserved a contract, and it's okay. I think this season showed that he's better as a Robin. He's not a Batman, and I think that's okay. I expect him to ascend.
Why do you think that's okay, though?
Bro, that's number 1 is not built for everybody.
Who's Batman?
Joel Embiid.
Exactly. So now here's my point, right? Joel Embiid.
And Paul George is the Joker. It's like, no, we stop playing. Go ahead.
Joel Embiid. We don't know when he's going to come back. We know he's going to come back next year, but we don't know when.
Mm-hmm.
So where does it lead us in the beginning of the season? We go into the season, and Robin is leading.
Mm-hmm.
Titans. Where does it lead us?
We said earlier, that's enough to keep us afloat. You forget you using last year. It wasn't just Embiid out. He lost Paul. He lost. Listen, any player. If you take 5 starters from any sports team, you're going to struggle. It don't matter how good you are. We just watched Donovan Mitchell, who we all know is a really good player. What happened when he was down 3 starters?
No, he was tired.
Now,
he was tired.
What do you mean?
No. I'm agreeing with you. Dave. I said he was tired. You can see it. Fatigue settled in. He was tired. You seen it.
He didn't do it by himself.
You seen it.
So what I'm saying is, it's okay for us to realize that Tyrese is number 2. He can't do about it. I'm saying I don't see the issue with it. He had opportunity where I expect him to ascend and be more dominant. He didn't do it. I'm saying that's okay. I realize he's a great number 2 at this moment. Tyrese could still grow into the number 1. I'm saying that's okay. But in the regular season, Tyrese going to win us a lot of games. But now if we was going into the playoffs as him the number 1 option, then I'm worried. But in the regular season, I'm cool with it. I don't think we win the series with just Tyrese, being the number 1 option at this moment. But We don't know how he's gonna come out next year. Tyrese gets better every year. He might come out next year and be that number one. We don't even know.
I'm gonna ask one of y'all last question about the Sixers.
Mhm.
From what we know about, like every day that came out, Daryl Morey interview, things that happened in the mock draft, not the mock draft, the lottery pick. Do y'all think that it'd be different this year, and why?
I let Will go good.
Yeah. Actually, when healthy, if we're healthy, if B comes back when he's ready to come back, I think we'll be fine. I think if he doesn't and he comes back around November or December, I think we'll be fine. I think as long as we stay afloat past the 6th seed, which I think we have the talent enough to do so, because I believe Tyrese Maxey will be better. I believe that McCain will come back healthy. He'll be better. I believe whatever draft pick we get will be better. Paul George, I believe he has something to prove. He wants to stay here. He already know everybody's against him, right? So I believe that he got something to prove. So I believe he will have that season he had with the Clippers when he came back from that injury. When he was, hey, all right, you like the boy from Indiana now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I on both sides of the ball. So I believe that I do believe the Sixers will have a good year. I believe we'll be back in the playoffs. I would say that. I don't know what seed it will happen, but I believe that we will be back in the playoffs. And I believe if we are healthy, we'll be a very formidable challenge to get out 4 games. Eastern Conference Finals to me is the goal, because if we get there, depending on who we play, I believe we can beat them. If Embiid is there, Max is there, and we play right,
we can beat anybody else.
But I believe that we will have a good season, and we won't be in the play-in. We won't be a play-in. I'll say that.
Nuggets just won.
Huh?
Nuggets just won.
Oh yeah.
Game 7. Speaking of that, we talk about basketball. That Boston game, I did not expect that.
I did. That's what I said. They was going to win Game 5, regardless of what happened. They was going to win. I stuck with it.
We did say they was going to win. I just didn't expect Cornette
to
come off the bench and have 9 blocks, 8 rebounds, and affect the game the way he did in the 4th quarter. So
that was.
I think that was a difference.
What's crazy is I was reading more into Porzingis. I didn't know he had an illness, but he said he couldn't breathe and all that stuff. So I was watching because I'm like, he step up.
He's going to retire next year. He's going to retire next year.
You can't breathe. He's
going to retire.
So, but I was about to say, I'll give another one on that series. New York better win Game 6.
They need to. Because if they don't, it's a wrap.
We said that off camera. We said we both agreed. If they don't win Game 6, they're in trouble.
I think they may lose. If they don't win Game 6, I think they may lose the series.
They're in trouble Game 7.
Yeah.
May collapse, bro. That would be one of the, bro. So yeah, I feel like they better win Game 6. They better give it all they got. But if they lose Game 6, I'm betting the Celtics going.
It's a great conversation. Great conversation.
I'm betting on Jamal Murray,
Joey Badass, Ray Devon. How y'all feel about that battle?
You said, wait, say again?
Joey Badass and Ray Devon. How y'all feel about that battle?
First of all, wait, did y'all see the clip with Joey Badass, Absol, and Brick Sean?
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. But 2 more songs came out since then.
First of all, I think people sleeping on Joey Badass. Joey Badass is nice.
Nobody's sleeping on him, bro. Some people that listen to the lyrics,
what I'm saying is
not sleeping on him.
New generation know him from Power. I'm saying Joey Badass has always been tough.
Yeah.
Tough. So when I hear rapping, I be hearing people like, yo, I be looking at the comment, they be like, yo, he this. I'm like, he been like that. This is not new person, but at the same time, that's not even really a battle. This is just competition. I love it. This is great.
It was great. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I watched every slide, every clip that I went on YouTube and watched the full John. They are really winning.
They all of them. Yeah, it was that's the feeling we need. I like
I love it.
listen, it's nothing you don't have to battle, but the competitive nature is what
Correct.
so I love it. I love it. But
And
watching
to me, to me, that's all it was. It was just competitive. Look, man,
Yeah.
look, we were gonna go out here and rip this joint. Like that's just what it was, and they did.
they
I
should
appreciate
do it more often. Like with them, like, is this gonna be a thing? I gotta look into it. Is this something that
push
they
it up with other people. Like this would be dope. This
Yeah.
would be
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is how I started, right? So Joey came at K Dot. Joey wanted that spot, and then Daylight, battle rapper, and then also Ray Devon. They actually came at them.
the ruler's back, right? So
Yeah,
that's
yeah. So that's how I started. So now they're egging on and everything like that. He actually Joey Badass responded to Ray Devon's response to the Big Sean, Absol, and Joey Badass situation that they had, which was fire. That was fire. But I think that Joey Badass coming at K Dot, he don't want to do that.
I don't think he was coming at him. It's competition. So if you're
No,
the top guy,
he wants to battle.
what I'm saying is, if you're the top guy at the time, I know that's your new favorite rapper. But if you're the top guy, they're gonna take shots at you. That's part of being the number one guy at the moment. But when you listen to Rulers Back, I don't hear him really saying taking shots. He just letting them know I'm here, and I'm with whatever.
Tech Nine didn't come at Jay-Z.
Tech Nine.
Tech Nine is a great lyricist, but he ain't come at Jay-Z.
In two different eras and two different. Listen, that's the part. This is really another argument you don't want to get into. So, a lot of
I'm
people
not arguing. I'm just saying that
a lot of people at that moment came at Jay-Z. I can name 30 different rappers that threw shots just because. Matter of fact, they doing it right now. Everything that mentioned them. I just seen 50 Cent do something again. He want to be in a circle so bad. What's that?
no, he don't want to be in a circle. Don't
Yes,
do that.
Yes, he do. Yes, he do. Yes, he do.
That's a
Yes,
whole nother argument. That's a whole nother argument. I don't want to get into.
What I'm saying is, when you're the guy, it happens. From Joe Budden to the Locks, to the DMXs, to the Ja Rules, to the bro. I can keep naming it. At that time when and it wasn't that they really wanted issues. They competitive. Oh, this the guy. We going that like.
Is they Hey Dave, are they wrong for that?
No, that's part of competition. I'm saying so with Joey Badass, it's fine. I'm saying that's fine. You saying he don't want the smoke. I'm saying, but I respect it because this is what we need. We need the competition. I don't want no violence, but I want the competition. If you feel like you're the best basketball player, stop talking about it. Show me. You feel like you're the best lyricist, show me. And that's what Joey is doing. That's what hip hop is about. So I love it. I'm a fan of his, Absol, Big Sean. Because for a minute, it was a little issue with Big Sean and Kendrick for a minute. People thought that was going to be the battle. So I love it. Long as it's not
work out, right.
So you being biased right now, bro. Like you really being biased.
No. Hear me out. And I'm gonna say this first. Here. The Drake situation with him and Kendrick, that was a better battle than him and Big Sean.
You tripping. Big Sean's a way better rapper than Drake.
No. I'm not saying Big Sean is a weaker lyricist because I think that Big Sean is better than Drake. Rapping, making songs, that's different. That's just my opinion. But
so wait, hold on. So you said Drake make better songs?
Than Big Sean, yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
This ain't.
Than Big Sean. Do I still dislike Drake? Yes, I do.
I'm just asking.
It's not going to change. It's not going to change, D. It's not going to change.
I didn't say because I feel like that's debatable too. Because I feel like a lot what Big Sean do, Drake. Because when you go to Finally Famous and Big Sean, Big Sean makes a lot.
Talk about it. I know where you're going. A
lot of dope music. So for you to say that is like it's debatable. I personally prefer Big Sean music over Drake. Me personally. But the same way, since we throwing rappers in there, I feel like Wale makes what Drake does, but 10 times better. But Wale, because of who he is, things like that, you don't get the push. Wale's a way better
That's
overall.
what, but that's where I'm at with it. I think that Drake make better songs than Big Sean, only because of the push that he has.
Hotline Bling, I debate. I don't think so.
Not how I be. Not that. Not that. Guys playing things like that. Like yeah, he has a push. But I feel like Wale is a better artist than him. Man. Wale, I love the poetry side of Wale, wordplay.
He's a great
That's my
artist.
guy.
He's a great artist. He's a great artist.
I didn't like him when we beat the Commanders, but
I mean, but
um,
he repping his city. I mean, that's his team.
that's cute. That's cute. But at the same time, like no,
It's
check
okay.
this out.
He's been quiet after the 55-23, so don't worry about it.
But at the same time, man, I think Ray Devon and Joey Badass. I think that makes for good competition. I think that brings hip hop back. Hip hop been quiet for some time. I've been on record on here saying that there's no new music coming out. There's no new things that I can listen to, and these guys are bringing hip hop back by themselves. I was hoping that Daylight came out and did some things, but he had a Rum Nitty battle that he didn't really. He wasn't really Daylight in. He wasn't really Daylight. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But at the same time, hip hop is a sport, and I just like the still sharper still. I like that. I like that competition, and Ray
I know.
Devon is showing out.
And that's why I'm valuable to this podcast, because still sharp and still, you're better when I'm around.
Oh yeah. What everybody watching right now, bro?
Well, everybody watch it.
Yeah. What we watch right now? What the hell was that? That was crazy.
So to be honest, I've been watching the NBA playoffs. I've been thoroughly enjoying the NBA playoffs. I haven't enjoyed playoffs like this in a while. I get another one that I feel like when you talk on the rumor is NBC, of course, coming back, and they have Michael Jordan as a special commentator on NBC. Oh my God. With that music, I can't wait for the Sixers to make it to the finals with that music next year. Yeah, I said that. But I just been watching the playoffs, bro. Honestly, that's what been my number one thing. Show wise, I haven't really been tapped into the shows like the playoffs, the Denver series, the Timberwolves series. Unfortunately, with Steph, I mean, you did say, never mind, I ain't even gonna go there. But they home right now. But the Denver series, the Denver OKC series, and the Pacers series been great. Because I always thought the Pacers were underrated. I didn't expect them to beat the Cavs how they did though. So honestly, that's what I've been watching, bro. I've really been paying attention to the playoffs. The playoffs, there's been some really good games, bro. So yeah, that's really
yeah. Unfortunately, because of these games been so good, I have yet to watch You.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
on
You.
Netflix, and it's all the episodes are there. I've yet to watch it yet. It's been out for like a week and a half, like all because of the playoff games. Every night it's like I'm watching the playoff game. As you can see here, OKC was up in the third quarter by like 12, and now then they lose by 12. So like you know what I'm saying, it's been that type of thing that I've been watching. Other than that, all my shows I've caught up on. I done watched everything. I did see almost every new movie so far. I seen Accountant 2. I seen.
Yeah, how was that? I was Accountant 2.
I enjoyed it, man. I honestly was surprised. I thought I wasn't going to enjoy it because I loved the first one. Accountant 2 was a good movie, man.
So compared to 1 and 2, is 1 better to you, or is it on the same level?
Yeah. 1 is still better, but 2 is not. 2 is a totally different storyline. But if you know the characters from watching 1, then you'll kind of get anything. It has nothing to do with 1, but just knowing the characters, It was a good show.
I gotta check that out. Yeah, I wanna.
Yeah, it was a good job.
I like it.
I watched it on Nova, man. It was good.
Ah,
It was good.
yeah, I gotta
it was
watch
good.
that one too.
Good
I'm
job.
still I'm about to say only because I got funny. I'm glad you brought up you. I think I did watch the first episode. It's okay. But I ain't really
Yeah,
invested in it. I'm still invested. I gotta watch the new episode of Last of Us, but I'm caught up though. I just gotta watch the last one. I'm trying to think. I ain't watched the new one. I ain't watched tonight. I could do Raising
Tonight,
Cain.
the season finale of Raising Kanan, the night at 12. You already know what it
Is this
is.
the season finale?
I'll see it tomorrow morning, but yeah.
I'm saying, is this the season finale?
This is the season finale, yes, sir. Last episode.
That was fast. So you know that means
Episode 10. Yes, sir. Last episode tonight. Well, Friday, or whatever. But yeah, last episode. Can't wait.
so wait, say it. So who you think getting out of here, losing their life? What you think gonna happen?
Always they're gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. I believe 2 or 3 people is probably gonna get killed.
2 to 3 people?
I think 1 not so major character, and I think 1 major character. I do.
Who though?
I believe the cop Garcia probably killed. But go ahead. DJ.
I think it's on.
Damn.
I think
I think it's what you call him, Dad.
I
think it's
on my list too, though. I did.
I had him,
Okay.
and I have the two that's setting everything up this season.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
and you know what's crazy? How do we forget Lamar Jackson is a shooter now?
Yes, he is.
That's the only time he's gonna be able to be a shooter.
New York niggas, he said.
Only time he's gonna be able to be a shooter.
Hey, stop that, bro. Lamar beats like what's up with this?
That's the only time he's gonna be able to be a shooter.
Oh my god.
There's too many people. It's too many people in the AFC that's like gonna beat him.
And he's one of them.
I'm
He's
telling
one of
you.
the guys, though.
But he's one of them. So,
Joe Burrow, Josh
Lamar
Allen,
Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh
Patrick Mahomes.
Allen. I'll wait.
No, Lamar Jackson is the guy. Don't get me wrong. He's a great athlete. I'm not taking that from him. But yeah, he not that.
Yeah.
I love Lamar, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love him.
Continue to watch the ESPYs.
I still got to finish.
We're going to continue to be there.
World print last season, but that's other than that. A lot of the movies this year of movies has been great, and it's still so much more to come.
Jalen Hurts is the top 2 quarterback.
I feel you, champ. I'm with you. But we skipped off though. So you think Marvin gonna die? Will said a few. He said the cop. I think the cop definitely gonna get because he been doing too much.
No, I think that duo that killed Famous. I think they're going to die.
Having Pop. Yeah,
that's what I think. Yeah. I think. And the only thing I don't like about, I'm enjoying the show now that's finally picking up is I see the connection with Tyreek and Kanan because they both don't like their parents for no reason. Because I'm looking at everything she do is like, bro, like you want to buy drugs from her, but you don't want to mess with her. She protect you. You complain, oh, you killed my friend, but bro, they was trying to kill you, and they needed a body. Like she saved you again. And I'm just looking at it like it makes you think about being a parent. Like, wow, bro, no matter what we do.
I see why Kanan was real tight, and he looked like his dad.
How did y'all react to that interaction with Unique and Kenan?
I loved it. I mean, like acting like the show.
Yeah,
and what
that was crazy, bro.
I respect it. I respect.
He has put on business too, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said.
And I do it again.
He was like, and I do it again. He
loved that shit. Yeah,
because you know. The theory always been that Unique may be Breeze or something like that. So I'm looking at it like that's why I'm looking at it like, and he was the leader of the crew. I can see Kanan working with Unique. So I'm like, is this how? Because start. So is this how he start his own situation and then Kanan gets time like or how like I'm looking for that's what I'm really looking for. Like how does this turn into when we end up seeing?
Yeah, how does it flip? Because it gotta flip soon.
Yeah. So that's what I'm looking for because I know they got origins. So that's why I'm looking at it like. I can see them working together, but I'm just looking at why are you so against your mom? And Unique is not better. He's not like, why are you? That's the part I understand, but I get it for a good show. I'm cool with it. But I definitely think it's gonna be interesting because it looked like it's gonna team up to end up being Unique and Kanan against his mom because he don't know his mom was outside watching. She knew he was there.
Right.
So that's the part I want to
look back.
How did that gimmick work?
Back in here, you feel me?
But it do look like my man Marvin is digging.
No, I do. Yeah, for sure.
Character.
It do look like
shows I've been watching is of course Last of Us.
Yeah.
Just to see how it equates to the video game. I've been watching American Horror Story.
Oh wow.
Watching that.
No wonder you so angry.
And recently, because of TikTok, thanks to TikTok, it brought back my childhood. I've been watching Ronin Warriors.
Yes.
I've been watching that whole season.
Me too, bro. Oh wow. Wow, me too.
Bro,
I downloaded Orange Streams on my phone.
I sit here like, yo,
watching the first
me back, bro.
I just did that 2 days ago. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, I'm like, yo. Soon as he was like, oh my God, I said, yo, it's up. It's up.
Bro,
it's up. Bro. It's up, bro.
Yeah, that's
and it came in and was like, yo, what you watching? I'm like, we're the Warriors. You don't know nothing about this right now. Like,
yes, sir.
Don't mess up this. Don't mess this up.
I love it. I'm gonna watch you. I ain't 10 years, but I love Ronin Warriors.
Bro, it's on Tubi. It's on Tubi, bro, for free.
I ain't know that.
Watching
it on the Orange Streams, and all the 4 seasons are on Orange Streams. So
no, it's only one season. It's 39 episodes. It's only one season.
Oh, they just run that joint straight through. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Classic. Yeah, that's definitely a good watch. When you just want
to yeah. So I've been watching that. I've been watching of course I stick with my ghetto shows on Tubi. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it. But
oh, man.
I don't talk about it, man, because some of the titles are freaked out.
Bro, we grown, man. Do you think?
Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk about it. But I've been watching that. I gotta see that Accountant 2 on Nova. I do got Nova on my Fire Stick now. Nice. So I do definitely gotta watch that.
Yeah,
and I wants to watch the new Final Fantasy. Not Final Fantasy. What the hell? Final Destination.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Bloodline.
It got the ratings. I've listen, I ain't gonna lie. I checked out a long time ago when they was on the expressway and the stuff fell through the roof and all that. Checked out. Too real for me. And now they saying this one is one of the best ones.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching Bloodlines. That's a fact.
But she has to go to the movies to watch it, bro.
I'm good. Y'all have a good time.
Yeah, I'm down with it, bro. I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Yo, I don't know if I want to. Cause so movies meaning that the 4DX. She want to watch that.
Oh, y'all really trying?
I'm with it.
No,
bro.
she really trying to not.
We'll say he with it.
I want to go to Fort. I want to go to movie theater. I want to go there.
Listen,
40X would be crazy with that joint, bro.
Let me know how.
40X, bro.
I'm cool. Your nerves gonna be shot.
Facts.
Bro, he gonna be at the light like, yo, it's just
that joke gonna be crazy.
I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. But I heard good things though.
Me and Will was talking about doing a versus with old school R&B.
Oh, like
just play it back.
No. Like we was talking before the joke, talking like all three of us.
I was just asking, do you want to get in it?
To be honest, I want to host it. So, and I can, and y'all go back and forth, and then
that's perfect.
Like a real versus. I'm with that. That'll be kind of fun.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So look, the rules are like
15 seconds a song.
15 seconds a song, and then we cut it off, and then let the next person go. That's the rules.
All right, I'm with it. So are we doing this next episode? What are we doing?
I'm with it next episode. I'm with it.
You which?
Hey,
At
look.
the end.
I got a week. I got a week to get ready.
You're cooked, bro. You're cooked, bro.
Yeah, man.
What are we
Like,
doing? Are we on the old school R&B? Like, are we on old school? Like, what are we doing?
however you want to do it, bro.
Oh, you're cooked, bro.
Set the rules now. So we doing
So
the
old school R&B, 50 seconds around.
But what's
How
old
many
school?
rounds?
Like what's old school? Do about a year. Like what's old school? Y'all doing 90s, 80s?
Between early 2000s for 2009 to like how far back you want to go, Will?
Because me old school is 70s, 80s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How far you want to go back?
70s to 2000s. I'm with it.
We said 70s to 2000. He trying to
You
smoke.
gonna have these old heads out here trying to make babies. All right, cool, bro.
I'm gonna give you something, bro. You on one, man. I'm telling you.
So y'all agree on 70 to 2000.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right.
That's great.
And look, yeah, we listen. That's different. I think that'll be exciting. Like, that'll be different. And then we're going. People can judge on their own. But yeah, that'll definitely be host. We can set it up. That'll be fun.
We can do that at the beginning of the show. That you want to do when we get the full engagement of everybody. Look, and real quick, we about to do these 10 rounds or whatever, like 10 rounds of this joint, man. Who y'all think? Yeah, what's up? So get your 10 best songs from 70s to 2000. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't getting no 2000s from me. I'm about to slap your head off, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Straight old school on you.
You can go any when you that by being 70s to 2000, y'all both can go so many angles and way. Like so that's why I'm saying
I'm ready for you, bro.
Don't say the song like live. We just gonna hear it live and then
replay it. Yep, absolutely.
Your mic off.
You're muted. You're muted.
Y'all hear me?
I'm with that. Episode 11, man.
I was saying.
Get ready for what's the play first ever.
Oh, he said 15 rounds. Okay, 15.
I'm down with it. 15
And
songs.
then I think, like I said, 15 seconds.
Okay.
And you don't play the song no more.
Okay.
And then you go to the next round. And then I think we should promote this.
No,
NPR the host.
No,
this week, the winner face NPR week 12, and then the other person.
NPR.
We can do that.
He's not the end all be all. Like, this thing is not the end boss.
Hey, look, he hosting. He got in the grant.
No, I'm talking to Will. I'm talking to Will. Like what?
No. Look, no. I know. You on a good track. I know exactly how to do it to make Dave feel. We can do an R&B version, and then we can also do a hip hop version. And then we do a hip hop
version. It's a record.
Listen,
I'll be the host of the hip hop version.
And Will's gonna host. That's fair.
I'll host the hip hop joint.
That's
okay.
fair.
Okay.
That's fair. Like that's fair.
That is fair.
That'll work.
That's fair.
That's dope. But no, I like that. That's fun, engaging, a little different. But I think that's gonna be dope. We need some good energy out here. I like it.
Because between the draft being done, the schedules being done, and everything like that, like we really don't have too much to talk about sports.
I like
so
that.
I feel like this would be
fun.
That'd be good.
That'd be good. I'm excited to see what songs y'all gonna pick. That's gonna be fun.
My playlist I'll be done tonight, bro.
Oh, listen, he ready. He ready.
He not ready. He not ready. Playlist is already done.
Crazy is I'm gonna have alternates just in case he play a song that's on my joint. I'm gonna have.
Wait. So no. You know that's funny. I know what you do. Y'all send y'all list to me individually. I'll let you know. Like their songs are similar. Y'all gotta change it. So that way in the live, you don't even know. Yeah. So that way you ain't gotta do that. So just send me whatever your 15 is. Baby, send me your 15 individually. And then if I look down the list and it's similar, I'll just let you know. Hey, y'all got these songs are similar. Y'all can switch it. So by the show, we know every song is different.
every joint different for 15.
Every joint different. That's gonna be crazy. Listen, that's
no. See, I don't like that though.
wow. Why you don't like? What you don't like about
it? It gotta be all strategized because, like.
But so you want to be able to play the same song?
That's fine. I'm fine with that too. If he plays a song that's on my list and he play, I'm like, all right, bet.
Well, let me end that.
I go in my bag and play something real quick.
So basically, he's saying you should have more than 15 ready. Y'all got more than 15. Yeah. So just in case, you play that, then boom, I'm gonna go this way.
Of how you want to go. Like I'm gonna have a playlist of 20.
No, I'm already ready, bro. I'm already ready.
So how we pick who the winner is? Are we picking what songs are better? Or we picking by like a theme? What we doing?
We not picking the winner. They picking the winner. That's why I said we need to promote it. So people can be on listening.
They can pick the winner. People, who y'all think won this little quick we gonna promote it all week.
They can pick the winner. Even if they don't pick the winner while we going live or whatever like that.
Because I'm gonna clip it up.
The playback. That could be it.
I like that. That'll be fun. It'll be that's dope. I like that. We be honest, because our schedule, we don't have to do Thursday too. We can do both of these shows next week.
It's on.
All I need is what Bobby Brown say. All I need is the stage, God.
Boy, done, bro.
I'm about to come out the helicopter on you.
I'm gonna be set up. I'm gonna be performing everything. All black on.
Hey, you can. Oh, see, he took it up. Will, you can perform. Do your thing. You
cook, bro. Like,
hey, Will.
So you hear the song, it's over, bro.
Let me tell you something. If you play "Take My Hand," I'm ending it. I'm ending it, dog. I'm ending it,
bro.
I'm playing all original William De Niro's, man.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
You're cooked.
You know what's funny? Will forgot. Will, you supposed to have a verse for us today. You forgot, didn't you?
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
Martin.
We'll say that for another time.
No, we gonna say it. Don't worry. Yeah, we out of here. We definitely out of here. That's it. I'm ready.
Man, any last words for everybody before we get out of here?
Nah, man. I just appreciate everybody, tuning in and going over, man. This was some great content today. Some great context, man. I look forward to next week's episode that we just announced. The first ever What's the Play battle R&B, and then the next one will be hip hop. So this is gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great vibe. So I look forward to what's to come. Man. NPR, what's up?
I'm with you on that, man. It was definitely interesting show today. But I mean that definitely. I think y'all got a good idea. I think that'll be fun. I'm excited about that. I think that's gonna surprise people. I think that's gonna be a good time. I'm ready.
Just like music.
Hey, man.
I feel like that.
I'll be vibing all day.
Bringing music to the forefront. I think that's different for us right now.
Yeah. Like it.
We've been talking about sports, but like I said, it's going to be a dry spell. So you try to make it more interesting. And you see through COVID, a lot of people, DJs, Timbaland, Swiss Beats, all those guys was bringing out verses and everything like that. I think that we could capitalize off of that. A lot of people were saying that was good for the culture and everything like that. So if we sit up there and play things that we enjoy listening to, and then try to have the crowd involved, I think that that's a great thing for the channel. But look, sports wise, man, look, we all Sixers fans at the end of the day. As always, fly equals fly, go birds. So next episode, y'all. Yeah, that's all tight.